Listen, how the hell are we doing? NFL admin, we lactated Don. We lactated Don. Mother love us.
That is me. Wildflower.
Good, what have you done?
The Fan of the Year trophy just shattered.
They got bullered! I broke something, I don't care! They got bullered! Yes!
No!
They snap it at 6 seconds!
No! Game over! Game over!
It is over!
Let's make some noise.
Oh my god, he caught that ball. Jaden Reed! What a catch! Romeo Dobbs! It's no good! It's no good! It got blocked! And it's gonna be, oh my god! It bounces off the Bears! A miracle! No, Maya, don't throw that rock at me,
$1 million
please!
for children of fallen patriots.
Over $2 million for charity.
Did it, man.
Yeah, we did.
It's frickin' frackin' time.
Lag. Grossi Posse Nation, welcome to another episode of Packcast, a podcast where you don't have to be a Packers fan, but it sure does help. I'm your host, Tom. It's frickin' frackin' Friday. Rossi, how we doing? 16.33 seconds. Could be better. Could be better. I should be better. I should. How do you hold that that long? It's just, I am a loud person, and, you know, I grew up with asthma, and then the asthma left my body, and my lungs were anew. I don't know. I turn red. I just yell until I can't anymore. I have pretty good lung capacity, I think, though. I think it's pretty sad. I'm just a loud person. So, gotta get some more cardio in. Listen, I've been doing insanity, man. Today we were lifting. We were lifting today. So, that's it. Wooden trolls being made around the world. Ooh. All right. No, troll hunting? Okay. Drake, mate, lifting whom? Oh, just weights. We were clanging and banging. Asthma sucks. Oh my god. I mean, I used to listen. All those folks who have asthma out there, shout out to your nebulizers. Woo! I don't know if that technology has changed over the years from when I was a kid. Oh, but that sucked. You gotta get the little vial, you put it into the nebulizer, you gotta plug it into the wall, and, like, and if you tried to sleep while you were having an asthma attack and you had to do the nebulizer, you couldn't go to sleep. It was terrible. Yeah, and then if you tried to lay down too, it would drip all over you. It was not a fun time. It was not a good time whatsoever. So, Wheezy Gang, rise up! That's it. In another life, you are a Bears fan. In another life, I'm not born. Which is worse? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, yeah, dude, asthma, it sucks, man. I mean, for a while, it beat the crap out of me, so it was not Nebulizer Gang. Rise! Who's the biggest disappointment this season? It was the Ravens, but it looks like they've turned it around a little bit. Bengals are pretty darn disappointing, I would say. I'd say that's a pretty big disappointment. You know, they can't control Joe Burrow getting injured, but that's pretty high up there. That's true. Tom looking fine as wine on this Friday night. Thank you. I did absolutely nothing, and I threw on a large hoodie, so thank you. Cody! Hey, Tom, happy Friday. Now you love history, and this year is the 50th anniversary of the SS Edmund Fitzgerald sinking on Lake Superior. Welcome to the Great Lakes region. So, yeah, I have heard about that before, and then when I got to the Midwest, I heard about it a whole lot more. Yeah, it was this past week, right? It was it Tuesday? Somewhere around there? So, yeah. Pluribus Episode 3 was good. I feel like it's building. It's building. I don't want to say this was a filler episode because it was still good, but like it was building to something. I think, you know, we're gonna get a little further in the future. So Let's say, how do you feel about dual enrollment classes? High school students taking online college classes to get AA by graduation. So I took college Italian in high school because it gave me foreign language credit for 2 years. And so because of that, I didn't have to take a foreign language when I got to college. So that was solid. And that's also why I took AP English too, because I got a 3 on the AP exam. And so because of that, I just got some more credits. So if you can do it, if you can fit it in your day. I mean, I had 2 jobs as a senior and I was doing high school. So if you can fit it in your day, it works out. It works out. Tom, can we trust anyone in the Perna family now? Basically everyone except Perna. You know, just everyone except Brandon Perna. I feel like that's about it. So we'll see. Oh yeah, I did see the Lions injury report. I did. Yeah, it's not ideal, but I think that there's a chance that they could still get the win. And if not, I'm okay with that too. No, the one language you've always wanted to learn. You know, this is gonna sound like a weird one. Because the practicality of it, I would love to know Spanish because I think it would help me, just because in interactions with folks. But because I know un po' Italiano, un po', I can piece things together. I actually really wanted to learn German for a long time. They didn't offer it in high school, but I did because I loved how like harsh it sounded and I thought it sounded badass. And I was like, oh man, like I could just say like bless you and like Gesundheit. Whoa, like what did you? So yeah, that'd be a dope. But now Icelandic, because Iceland, I want to live inside of you. I would like to move, but you're not allowed to. I have to either marry someone from Iceland or what's the other one? Oh, we looked it up one day. I don't know. But let me live there, please. Please. I love Iceland so much. Please. Icelandic would be dope. There we go. Magpies for the hey Tom, my week was great. I got scared when the Jets scored the first TD, but then I realized it was the Jets and how good Henderson. Oh my God, Henderson's so good, man. 3 freaking touchdowns. He's so good. He's so freaking good. So I agree. I concur. I think you're right. And plus the Buccaneers also scored first too, right? So, I'm sorry. Hold on. What is this? Nat Schnenke? It means naked snail. How often does that come up in regular conversation? Just asking, just be like, I saw his naked. Also, naked snail. Does that mean that without a shell? That'd be more like a slug? Zudo to file. It'll be a shame when LaFleur gets fired after this season. Oh, well, I'm happy for Matt Eberflus becoming the next head coach of the Packers. I just can't wait for the Eagles to blow it in the playoffs. 2 can play at this game. 2 can play at him. Carter to our damn you, Perna! I mean, listen, the crime family. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Do you think the Colts are Super Bowl contenders? So I actually talked to my buddy Max today, who's a diehard Patriots fan. And I was saying, like, I mentioned this on GPS, like, I don't know if the Patriots are Super Bowl contenders this year. I feel like going forward, they're going to be. However, because the way this season is, if they wind up, because their rest of their schedule is pretty favorable, if they wind up as the first seed and they get a bye week and then teams have to go through Foxborough, they have a solid defense. Henderson can run the ball well. It's going to be interesting. I mean, we'll see what the Colts do. The Colts do is like the rest of the season. Jonathan Taylor is an absolute stud. We'll see if the Chiefs are able to rebound. We'll see if the Ravens do anything. The Broncos, I'm very weary about their offense, but their defense is excellent and can cause a ton of problems. Who knows, man? Like, they could win 2 games in the postseason. So, I don't know. The Colts could do it. Absolutely. And I think Jonathan Taylor is going to be the reason why if they do make it there. But I think that these playoffs are setting up to be pretty unpredictable, and I'm very excited about that. Elvish with 10. I don't have a question. Just want to say I love your channel. Thanks for making me laugh. Hey, Elvish. I appreciate the hell out of you. Hope you have a great weekend. Coded Files Monday. There we go. For the victory anniversary, of Fitzgerald. Tuesday was Veterans Armistice Day. That's what it was. Just confused the 2 in my mind. It's fair. There's a town just north of Winnipeg that has a lot of Icelandic heritage, and it was really cool to visit. Yeah. This is how we learn you're going to dump Maya for an Icelandic woman? Never. But please, take me in, Iceland. Please. Shazify, learn this joke in German. How many Germans does it take to screw in a light bulb? 1, because they're very efficient. Not that funny. Yeah, no, it's very true, though. That is very, very true. Psycho, the 2 are Bucks or Pats fully healthy. Who you got? Are we doing fully healthy like everybody? You got like Mike Evans. You got I'd love to see that match. Oh my God, that'd be a great Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie. It depends on where it's played. If it's played in Foxborough, I'm leaning Patriots. Tampa, I got Bucks. Zeno Rotera, oh, and Adam Gase is the O coordinator. Take that. That's fair. That's fair. I'll send Matt Patricia your way, you know? Maya would destroy me with rocks. It's very true. It is very, very, very true. So yeah, Deb, I saw about the furnace. I hope things get resolved quickly. Sorry about that. Jason Fire, is scriptwriter suffering from PTSD, or does Wildflower have his pointy stick with him and lawnmower running outside? Wildflower is putting him through the ringer right now. Zenith, Tom, I need to know why the Chamas theme was unscripted. Was it? What? I didn't even hear it. Well, that's crazy. That's so crazy. A reminder that scripted does take place after Coach. And even though I haven't finished Coach yet, the lore continues. The lore continues in my mind. So, hey, Ryan, going to your first NFL game? Let's go. Let's go. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. For them, that'd be crazy if they got the 1 seed. And again, they had the schedule to do so, and who knows what's going on with the Bills. So, we shall see. John probably wouldn't make them an old man, but we did do the glasses already. So we don't have to type in all caps, too. Coach, it's been 84 years. Trust me. You know who's more upset about it than anybody? This guy right here. Saw one battle after another. I think it'll be my favorite movie of the year. Can't imagine anything topping it. Sinners was a close second. One battle after another was very good. It was Sinners just this year already? God, this year's been... Was it? God. It feels like it was last year already. I'm old. Things are happening. Yes, things are happening. So, first exits for divisional. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they got time, but I mean, I think that they got a pretty good squad right now. So, Sinners was this year. That's crazy. This year, yeah, May, June. It has been a long year. I feel like it has been. JSN for MVP race. Don't have to spam. I don't think he's gonna get it, but I mean, he deserves to be in the conversation. Cody File, will we see Captain Finn Oakley in scripted? Maybe. Let's go maybe. Justin Turek, go Pack, go! Go Pack, go. Go Pack, go. It is an off-screen Maya. Yes, she's currently sitting directly across from me. I did watch The Long Walk. Yes, it was a long walk. It was pretty solid. It was a pretty solid movie. I'd give it like a 8 out of 10. I feel like 8 out of 10 is pretty solid. Yeah, I'll take it. That's it. Nitty, there you go. Shout out. Thoughts on Rams Seahawks? I think it's gonna be an excellent game. I picked the Rams. It's being played in LA. And just because of the turnover differential, the Rams are doing much better in that category than the Seahawks because they're pretty evenly matched. So, when would you say you're fire Matt LaFleur? I feel like not making the playoffs, and if it was directly because of him, I think that that seat's gonna get real hot real quick. Because again, it's like I've been saying, man, the expectations from Packers fans this year are sky high because of the trade for Micah Parsons, and so it's like, hey, these next 2 years, and I said this when the Packers got eliminated by the Eagles this past January, we are going to find out who this Packers team is within these next 2 seasons, and that includes this season. And now the fact that they went out and they made this major trade, giving up their first round capital, obviously also giving up a ton of cap space for this player, you know, it's now or never within the next like 2 to 3 years. And Jordan Love, I think, is still going to be the starter, you know, for a while. But, you know, there are high expectations in Green Bay. So, you know, you say this every single year of like, oh, it's all a coach speak, right? Of like, oh, expectations are always the Super Bowl. But here, it's true. Anthony Watera, Tom, love your content. Keep up the good work. Any chance of 2026 you'll make it to a World of Outlaw or High Limit show in Wisconsin, plus PA Posse and Grossi Posse for the win. World of Outlaw or High Limit show? Is that... I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's dirt track racing. Huh. If there's a chance in the offseason and it's nearby, why not? That'd be pretty cool to go to one day. Yeah, I'd be about it. That'd be pretty cool. I'd take that. Yeah, I didn't know it was dirt racing. Yeah. I heard the Running Man was okay, the new one. I heard it wasn't like that great. It didn't know what it wanted to be. So, yeah. They are in their Super Bowl contention window. Agreed, Simeon. JX, what up, buddy? Whoop, for the kitty. Behold the NFC North, locked in brutal close combat, fighting for the throne. Lich King and the Blessed Bears bring forth the fighting grit, while Packer Prince and the Devils bring the grifting sorrow of failure. Let the Blood Bowl commence. we're going to figure it out, man. We are going to figure it out because we have 8 regular season games left. That's it. Just 8. Hell, we only got 6 Thursday nights left together. But 8 for the Packers, 5 out of those 8 games are against division rivals. If you want to go to the playoffs, you got to be able to win within your division. The Packers had a really tough time doing that last year. They've only played the Lions, and that's it from the NFC North this season. So it's going to be interesting, man. I mean, the Bears are a feisty team right now. I know that they're not fully healthy, but as the season goes along, they'll get healthier. And the Vikings, I think they're trying to figure it out right now. They're kind of doing this, we're going to win every single other week. So who knows, man? It's going to be a very interesting end of the season, though. But it's going to be fun. Dark Flame with a tour. Tom, have you seen the trending Matt Taylor news? No, I have not. I don't. Who is Matt Taylor? I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. Well, college, I go to SUNY New Paltz for my undergrad to get my secondary education certificate, and then I went to Concordia Online for my master's. So I'm excited. Yeah, I mean, like we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out who slips out of playoff contention. Let's take a look at the standings, shall we? Watch One Punch Man. I saw the first season and it was great. Then a bunch of folks were like, it does not get better. It'll be interesting to see what the Steelers do. Steelers sitting at 5-4. We'll see if they're going to choke away at that division. The Ravens have won 3 straight. So Bills, I don't think are going to fall out of it. Jaguars, if they don't pick it up, I can see them falling out of it. AFC West is so interesting. It's so interesting. Broncos sitting at 8-2. Chargers 7-3. Chiefs 5-4. So that'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it winds up ending. You have 3 teams from the AFC West, 1 team from the AFC South, 1 from the AFC North, and then 2 from the AFC East, being the Patriots and the Bills. And then for the NFC, I don't think the Cowboys are going to have like a massive turnaround for them to make the postseason. But Eagles there. I think you're going to have at least 2 teams from the North. Buccaneers, I think, will make it. We'll see if the Panthers are able to beat the Falcons this week. I don't know if they're going to be able to be consistent with Bryce Young. And then I think you're going to see at least 2 teams from the NFC West. Seahawks, Rams, I think they're both going to make it. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see the 49ers. I mean, they're going to get healthier on offense, but we shall see. We'll see. I'll tell you what they fire. Love the content, Tom. To the Grossi Posse. I think Mike Tomlin's job is actually on the line this year. It's been rough for Pittsburgh. I mean, it depends on who you ask, right? So that's you ask Steelers fans over the past few years, I think they're just tired of seeing the same thing every single season. And the problem, as Steelers fans know, as the Broncos knew for a long time, is the worst thing that you could be in this league is average. Because if you're drafting right around the middle of the first round, you're usually not going to go and get your franchise quarterback at that point, or it's just going to be more difficult to, unless you hit, in the later rounds, like a Jalen Hurts or something. But yeah, I feel like they're in an interesting spot. I feel like Tomlin is a very good head coach, but it might be the Mike McCarthy thing of, hey, it might just be time for a change of scenery. Because I do think he is an excellent, excellent coach. So, Hill time. Loving the NFL this year. Feeling 16 again. Dude, it's so much fun. It is a lot of fun. Danny, appreciate that guy to you. Thank you. Oh, ESPN make a deal with YouTube? Oh, did they finally do it? Hold on. The Walt Disney Company announces multi-year distribution agreement with YouTube TV. There you go. They are back. And that is good for everyday fans, so they can actually enjoy Monday Night Football. Though I don't know how much they're going to enjoy it with the Cowboys Raiders this Monday. But yeah, I think it's a good thing for folks until they raise all the prices. So H3 with a 5er. Saying, how can Doomsday explain Robert Downey Jr. playing Dr. Doom that would make sense to you? I personally would love if he's just a variant and by the end of Doomsday, it's revealed who the actual Doom is. That would make me happy. Rookwood at fire. What do you think wins the AFC North? And you think they'll have a better record than 8-9? I feel like a losing record division winner could happen again. It could, but I don't think so. I think the Ravens, what's their schedule like? I think the Ravens have a good shot too, because the schedule for the Steelers is not fun. Ravens got the Browns, Jets, Bengals, Steelers, Bengals, Patriots, Packers, and Steelers. I mean, Steelers, listen, they're in full control of their destiny, but I think they're a bit inconsistent. Ravens on a bit of a win streak. Their defense is looking good. I think that they're going to have a winning record. So I think it's them. I think so. Moonlight with a 25. Tom feel guilty for betting against the Packers this week, so I'll split the winnings. It's fair. That's fair. I get it. You know, it's going to be a tough game regardless, but the defense held its own. Just the offense couldn't do diddly squat. Justin Tour, oh my God, my bank be upset. Super chat and go Pack go. Go Pack go. Listen, donate with your head. Not over. Not over. No, Brandon, they have not moved it. They have to announce weeks in advance if they move something to Sunday Night Football. Also, there's a Sunday Night Football game that's coming up that I think it's week... Hold on. This needs to get flexed out. Okay, it's not that. Vikings-Cowboys will be fine. Okay, so it's week 16. Sunday Night Football, Bengals-Dolphins. No. Please, no. Please, please. Please, please, no. No, thank you. No, thank you. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. So no, thank you. HV3 to our favorite dystopian or apocalyptical movie. Ooh. Does Blade Runner 2049 count? I feel like that kind of counts a little bit. I will say Catching Fire was really good. It's the best one of the trilogy. Well, technically it's 4 movies, right? Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I do love Blade Runner 2049. It is very good. Children of Men is excellent. God, the cinematography alone in Children of Men is just... It is so... The long shots in that movie are so good. I rewatched it a few months ago. Children of Men, it's so good. Mad Max Fury Road, very, very good too. HV with a tour. When's the last time you had a Jello shot? Probably in college or shortly thereafter. Joe to 552. Tom, hope you're well. Thought Steelers fans, the Steelers should fire Mike Tomlin. Giants fans, the Steelers should really fire Mike Tomlin. Oh, they'll call him tomorrow. They will call him tomorrow. V for Vendetta. Very good movie. Very good movie. Spider Fire. Pat's offseason going to be great. Desirable and cap space. Hope we get A.J. Brown. That'd be pretty dope. I know Patriots fans are looking forward to it. David Tour, Spyro the Dragon or Crash Bandicoot. Both excellent. 28 Days Later is a very, very good film. 28 Weeks Later has the best opening. 28 Days Later is the best film. 28 Years is good. Weird ass ending. I love Spyro. I'm going to go Crash though. Hilltown to Fire. You and Perna got me into content creation. Tried many times, but NFL content has made me feel enthusiasm for getting up in the morning. Hey, keep on crushing, man. Just do it because you love it. Roll the rings with a fire. Imagine missing the playoffs 3 years in a row with Burrow, Chase, and Higgins on your roster. What an embarrassment of an organization. To be fair. Joe Burrow didn't play, so that makes a difference. But the fact that the defense is still that bad, that's embarrassing. That is very embarrassing. Jamie to Fire, do you still do full season fan reactions? Didn't see anything for 24-25. Yeah, just because I had to move and I had to do a gajillion things. So they will be back this off season. They will. Gavin, do you think the Dolphins can win out? Commanders could win. Saints, they could win. Jets, they can win. Steelers will be interesting. Bengals, please flex out. Buccaneers, I don't think they're going to win that game. And then the Pats, I don't think they'll win that game. So they could win a bunch of games, but I don't think they're going to win out. I think they're going to lose at least 2. Crumbler than Fire. Thoughts on Colin Cowherd talking smack about Micah Parsons? It's how I feel about Colin Cowherd every day. I don't think about him. I don't. They want to use it as bulletin board material. Cool. But, yeah. Brown with a 20. The party don't start till I walk in. Hi, Tom. Hi, Bossy. Just came from dinner. Salmon. People are arguing about red or white wine with fish. I choose tequila. Highly recommend. How are we all doing? Finally off a Friday night. Hells to the yeah. I feel like white wine goes with fish. I feel like, as someone who doesn't eat fish anymore, but someone who loved fish, yeah, I feel like white wine is usually the go-to. Personally, can't go wrong with tequila, though. Very weird ending, Kevin. Oh, wait, Kevin, did you start Hannibal today? Did you start it? Anyway, too, apparently A.J. Brown said to drop him in fantasy. He did, yeah. He was on like a Twitch stream, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Balls with a fiver saying, let's get Packers, the Eagles NFC Championship, followed by Packers Broncos Super Bowl. Give us the sleepiest Packers run of all time. I'll take it. I'll take it. God, can you imagine? It's just like the worst Super Bowl ever. It's just, I have a feeling the GPS Bowl might be, it might be a time. It might be a time. Ramsey Fire Time, hope you had a great day. Ramsey, hope you had a great day. Out of Fire Time, so sorry I haven't gotten the garden roasted salsa out to you yet. Alan, don't you worry about it all, my friend. I've been traveling for work. I'll get it out to you next Friday. Go, Pack, go. Don't you worry at all. Don't you worry a bit. I look forward to it. Erica is a Green Bay fan living in New Hampshire. All I get is the Giants, Jets, and Pats games. Yup. Thank you for giving me access to my team. I got you. As someone who lived in New York, and that's basically all I got, I got you, fam. I got you. Solo tier, which team is your favorite for NFC Championship? Right now, it's Seahawks, Rams. Yeah, those are up there. Eagles, they're up there too. They just need to get more consistent on offense. So, Kevin, if you're hooked after the first 3 episodes, listen, Tom Grossi recommendations. If you're hooked after that, oh, buddy, you are going to love that series. Because the first one is like, the first season is a little bit, it's weird. It's a little bit slower, and then it picks up at the end. The second season is so incredible. The second season's so good. The finale is one of the best episodes of television ever, and the third season's very, very good, too. So, I think you're going to like it. Mike Onatero, wow, you hit 1.4 million in the NFL stream? Congrats. I didn't even know that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's one package today. Un package. Guess who's back with a fire? Why is it every team it's okay when they're bad and have injuries except the Packers? And it's Love's fault. The Packers currently have 2 wide receivers and a tight end out injured. Also, Elton Jenkins is out too. Oh, guess who's back? What a great question. The real answer are the Packers are a nationally recognized team, right? So that's one of them. 2, a lot of fans around the league do not want to see the Packers get 3 quarterbacks in a row, great quarterbacks in a row. And so that's why you're also going to have some... oh man, Jordan Love's going to get crapped on the entire time. But yeah, I think there's a few reasons there. And I think, again, you also have really high expectations as well. So, that's good. How bad is Vrabel making Belichick look? I don't think he's making Belichick look bad at all. I think Belichick is making Belichick look bad if we're being really honest. So, you know what I mean? We'll kind of, we'll see what we got. We'll see what we got. 802, what's your honest opinion on the Lions? I think they're a good team. I mean, when they lost to the Vikings, it was a little strange. Julio, cheers from Brazil. And so I think that they're maybe not as good as they were last year, but I still think they are a good team. It's true for you. It is very, very true. Luke, no, I do not. I do not endorse the movie Malignant. It is an awful movie. It is a terrible, terrible movie. That's a movie that should have been like a sci-fi original. Thomas with a fiver. Do you think they trade A.J. Brown the offseason? I get keeping him if they aren't going to use him, but why not trade for picks? Yeah, his contract, he's under contract for a while, right? Because he just signed, if I'm not mistaken, was it last year? I think. Yeah, I mean, so he's a $23 million cap hit next year. He's under contract with them until the end of the 2029 season. So he's a free agent 2030 when he's 33 years old. So they do have a potential out in 2027. The thing is, too, like, A.J. Brown is not happy, obviously, but things can change as the season goes along. You know, if he starts getting more targets, also if they win a Super Bowl again, I think that's going to help a lot. But ultimately, I could see them moving on from him, especially if they don't utilize him by the end of the season. Just to try and get that draft capital. So they could. Better Tour, having some wine to end a long week. We love it. Hell yeah. Lone with Tour, I can't wait to see you hit 1 million soon, I hope. Yeah, I appreciate you all. This was a really great week for the channel. And I was like starting to get oh man, like because once you get into November, things really slow down for growth just because less people care about football, to be honest with you. And it kind of goes into December. And then January really, really picks up. But the last 7 days, we got, just the last few days alone, since Monday, So Monday we got 2,200 subs, Tuesday 1,700 subs, Wednesday 917 subs. We even got 500 yesterday. So I appreciate y'all. Yeah, we jumped up to 928. I personally, it depends on what happens in January is going to be the big factor about when we hit 1 million, because we're not going to hit it in November. We're not going to hit it in December. January is going to be really difficult. However, if the Packers wind up going on a run, and I mean, even if they go to the divisional round, that's going to help significantly. And plus, I stream every single playoff game, so that definitely helps. And content people, it's like that's when people are the most interested in it. I think we still are on track by the end of February, but I also was like, hey, let me promote my channel a bit more in the videos, and I think I got 1,500 subs from every fans this week, which was crazy. So I think as we get a little closer, it might speed up. I think we can get at least, I think we're going to get like 2,000 to 3,000 probably next week. And that's kind of where it's going to be for the next few weeks, probably for the next like month and a half or so. But with those divisional games, you never know. So there might be an uptick. And again, it's just going to depend on what the Packers do. But if they at least even make it to the second round, we're rocking. So we'll see. Shay, I don't know. They could. Oh, season 2 gets even better, Kevin. It's great. Margot Robbie with a tour. Hello, big fan. Love you. Thank you so much, Margot Robbie. You're an excellent, excellent actor. You truly are. One of the Packers going to call up wide receiver 1. That's right. That's what I'm saying. It's true, Ryu. Man with a tenor. Tom, been a fan since 2017. I'm a lifelong Packer fan who's from New York. Hey, let's go. Going to my first game on Sunday at MetLife. Let's go. What do you think is going to be the final score? Love you. Rose, pose, where, ha, ha, ha. Final score? I could see I hope the Packers actually put up some points. I could see like a 31-14 game. I think that they should be able to cause some problems behind that offensive line. I think that they're going to be okay. Hopefully. Janine would fire. Watching our high school team play in the enjoy the game, by the way. In the second round of the championship, we're down 17-7 at halftime. Need to have a good second half. Let's go, Janine. Let's go. Giovanni with a 5. What do you think about the people saying the Patriots and Broncos are fraudulent, mostly because they played easy opponents? Neither team is fraudulent. Hell yeah, let's go. Neither are fraudulent. I think the Broncos have some significant issues on offense. Just using my eyes. But their defense is incredible. And that's going to win them a lot of games. The Patriots have a very solid defense. Drake May has been playing well. They got the protection that they wanted. Campbell's been playing well. And even though Drake May gets hit still a lot, they also got Stephon Diggs, who has been a great wide receiver. And they got Boutte, which is also going to help. So I think that even though they have an easier schedule, I think you got to give the Pats credit, man. Like, they've been finding ways to win. And yeah, I mean, that's been really difficult to come across in the NFL this season, consistency. And they've been one of the most consistent teams. So, and same thing with the Broncos. So, like, they're stacking wins bit by bit, excuse me. Taco Turf, fair Packers win that wasn't a Super Bowl. 2013, end of the season, 4th down, Randall Cobb touchdown against the Bears. It's up there. Thomas, do you think the Bucs make the playoffs? I think they win the division. I do. I think that they have a good shot to win it. I think so. Then you got a lot of subs on Monday because people couldn't watch the game, so they watched a passionate fan. You're funny when you're exasperated. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I think there's a lot of reasons why. It was a primetime game for the Packers, which always is going to help. But yeah, no, it was great. I think I'll start promoting it a little bit more in the vids, but yeah, we'll see if it rocks out. Johnny, they could. Yeah, I was just looking at the Dolphins schedule. I think those last 2 games against the Bucs and the Patriots are going to be tough, though. Glitter Returner. How is Sean Payton considered such a great play caller? Sean refused to keep it simple for our young offense. Sick of double tight end motion, fake toss, wide receiver pass to a rookie running a Z-pad. Glitter, you don't like that every single game? I think he is also limited. Simeon, I did see pieces of that video. I think it's also limited what he can do on offense. There really is only one wide receiver that you're constantly targeting, right? And that's going to be Cortland. So Troy Franklin hasn't really worked out. Their run game will be interesting without J.K. Dobbins. I like J.K. Dobbins. He's been doing pretty well for them. But Ingram, I said this when he got let go by the Jaguars and picked up by the Broncos. He hasn't really moved the needle. I think that they need a little bit more support around Bo, but Bo also needs to play better. So I agree with you. The play calling has not been good. I'm curious to see like if they get some more support around Bo, if that changes over the years. But we'll see. Goes to 5. Milwaukee Bucks are playing the Forum tonight against the Charlotte Hornets. I hope they win. Bucks in 6. Let's go, babe. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Roll it. YouTube TV is back. I saw. It's good for the peoples. Little at 20. What is the logic behind inside runs from shotgun and prevent defense when both schemes seem to be consistently backfire on teams? I keep going back to that 4th and 1 play, and I honestly want LaFleur to give an answer why. Yeah, I mean, so I think there's a little bit of a caveat because it was going out of the hurry up, right? And the Packers have done that already, that exact play this season. But I think they were trying to catch him off guard, and it just did not work, and the Eagles called it out. I personally hate running out of the shotgun on short yardage because the chance for things to go wrong increases. However, when you have a really good offensive line, then we're talking about something different, right? Because that's going to be different from team to team. So the problem is with the Packers, they have not had a really great offensive line this season, and that has been a factor. So I think it's kind of a mix of a few things. Prevent defense is a different thing. I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, running out of the shotgun drives me insane, especially when you don't have the blocking to complement it. There's some times where, like, you know, you can have a running back get a little bit more momentum when they're running. And, you know, if they are able to kind of hit the line with a burst of speed, maybe they can break a few tackles. And I think that's some of the logic behind it too. Prevent defense is, again, it's situational, right? So when you are up by a big score, you're kind of like, okay, prevent defense, we're just going to try and keep them out of the end zone, and that's it. So we'll let a bunch of these plays happen in front of us, but as long as they don't get a touchdown, it's totally fine. But we have seen that backfire when teams and defenses go to prevent defense a little bit too early, and then teams can score, you know? Kevin at 5. Did you have a favorite song Figaro played last Friday, and can you pronounce it? Oh. So let's look at their set list. Let us see. Let's see. The Joe Barry special. That's it. We have a Bull Moose at QB. It's true, Colleen. All right, let's see. Ooh, they're playing in Portland tonight at the Alaska Airlines Theater. They played in Vancouver a couple nights ago. Okay. Vaughn's always a great song. That's an easy one to pronounce. Let's see. Starlfleur is good. That's a really good song. One of my favorites, Skel, Skel, is very, very good. Untitled 5, Alva Foss is very good. Foss is Waterfall. So, and then, yeah, I'd say like probably those. But then there was, and I hadn't really listened to this song a lot. It's Arabatur. So it's Arabatur. Oh my God. The way that it's a long song, but the way that it picked up with that orchestra, good God, it was so good. It was so, so good. John Terry, you believe in love? Be honest. I do. I 100% do. I think that, again, like any young quarterback, like, you know, you're going to have ebbs and flows. I also think that there are a few things that are working against him right now. A lack of a consistent run game. The blocking hasn't been good. He missed a variety of his targets. And he does make mistakes. Don't get me wrong. In the beginning of the season, he was playing better in terms of like getting rid of the ball. Because that fumble, for example, on the 27 of the Eagles on Monday, like that's a game changer, right? So he's still going to have those turnovers, which are definitely infuriating. But personally, I think he's the guy. I think seeing what he has done, and you could look at like fancy stats and be like, oh, he's near the top of all of these too. You put those to the side, right? I think just the guy has it. I think even after those turnovers, the guy usually comes out and is able to bounce back almost immediately, and that is a rare quality. On top of that, his deep ball accuracy can be incredible. And he's got a good arm too. So 100%, I do think he is the guy. 4-5. Packers made the Super Bowl and you got tickets somehow. Either you bought them or got them for free. Would you go to the game or still stream it from home? I have thought about this a few times. Do you believe in life after love? That's the ultimate question. Because there's a part of me that would love to go, obviously, because if my team won a Super Bowl, to be able to see that, I think that is a once in a lifetime opportunity. However, I think I would stream it. So, like, let's say they go this year, I would definitely stream it, 100%. So I'm going to go for, like, the Radio Row stuff for a few days in Santa Clara, but, like, I'm not going to stay for the game. But, yeah, I'll be streaming it. So, yeah. Imagine you didn't raise the money for charity, yet you'd still be streaming to hit 1 million subs. Yeah, well, that's what I said. And I mean, because that was a goal too. Like, obviously 1 million subs, that was going to be very difficult to do. And the chances of doing that were going to be very slim. I do think maybe I'm completely wrong here, but I feel like, well, we streamed for a week. Personally, I feel like if I streamed for another 2 weeks at the most, I think I would have hit it. Because at that point, it would have all still been for charity. And I think there would have been enough momentum where it would have started hitting like some news organizations. It might have been picked up by some other folks. But the whole point, man, was to raise $1 million for charity in one shot, because that had been a goal of mine ever since 30 and 30. So with 30 and 30, when we hit 500,000, I was like, holy cow, man. Because like we're trying to just get 100,000. But we had the stretch goals for 1 million. I was willing to get a tattoo, which for any tattoo, that could have been very bad. I'm actually okay that it didn't work out. But the fact that the goal was 100,000 in one shot, in one stream, we did that December, or the December right before it, and then hit 1 million. So yeah, it was so much fun, man. It was great. Alvin and Firebreak and Disney YouTube TV have come to an agreement about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, we just talked about it. It was it's great for the audience that now they actually can enjoy it, but you know that those price hikes are coming. HV with a $5. Have you ever heard of Surly Brewing Company? Ooh, during Christmas time, they changed the decor from a day to look like the bar in the movie Gremlins. That's incredible. No, I have not heard about that. That's amazing. Hell to the yeah. Hell to the yeah. No, JC, I don't want to be on Radio Row. I just want to visit. I like visiting for like 2 days. It's super duper cool. I don't need a booth. I'm good. How close were we to 1 million subs back in the February stream? We had like 800,000 something, I think. Hold on, let's see. Let me see. Yeah, I don't need a table. I'm good. Very good. All right, so let's go 1/1/15, and then when did it end? The milli stream. Going back. Was it 2/23? I think, right? So let's do 2/23. 2/23/25, right? Sounds about right. Okay, so we were at 819,000 subs. So 819. Pretty good. Glitterstorm with a fire. I'm sorry, but anytime I hear "Do you believe in love?" Cher's voice invades my mind. As it should. So John, do you have any new skit ideas coming soon? Yes, there's a few things that I have in the works. This season has just been a really tough one, to be honest with you, just trying to get stuff done. I also, I looked at the channel recently. I don't like how formulaic things have become. I feel like I've done a lot less just random skits, which I'm not super happy about. It's just, man, it's gotten tougher and tougher. So I'm hoping that, I'm able to kind of get a little bit more flexibility. Even getting my Thursdays back, man, are going to be insane. 6 more Thursday Night Football games. Because just the streaming on the Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday, and then eventually Saturday. Sponge. Luke with a tour. Thomas Daniel Grossi, philanthropist extraordinaire. I'm just Tom. I'm Tom. Yeah, formulaic is still good. Don't be. I'm not oh man, but I just hold myself to a little bit higher of a standard. That's it. I know Pern has been going longer and kind of has a wider vid topic range, but the fact that this man's only 100,000 less than you when he doesn't do as many live streams is always impressive. Yeah, I mean, I don't get the vast majority of my subscribers from live streams. Obviously we got one for the big YouTube one, and we'll get it for really big games, but it's still mostly videos. So, yeah. moving cross country and then the season starting a few weeks later was a lot. It was a lot, but you know, Tom is not Mr. Beast. No, I don't have a theme park that's opening up in Saudi Arabia. I do not. Gain your Thursdays but lose your Saturdays. Yes, it is true. It is true. There you go, Michael. There you go. I haven't seen Brick. No, I've seen other Ryan Johnson stuff, but I have not seen Brick. I don't know. Adam, is there hope for you as a Panthers fan? Yeah, that Rico could just run all over everybody. I'm a little worried about Bryce, though. Brady Whitaker, Wildflowers entered his villain era. Yeah, the long new style videos definitely helps the algorithm. 1 kajillion %. No, Perna is great at what he does. He's been doing this for 12 years now, I think. Somewhere around there. So, sure, Volkswagen. Yeah, Mr. Beast, he has a theme park now. It is true. Grossi theme park featuring vegan cheese curds. No, sorry, there's not going to be. No. There's a troll in Tosa? Is there? If you owned an amusement park, what kind of rides would you have in it? NFL themed ones. So there'd be like QB carousels. There would be offensive roller coasters. Then there would also just be like slow floating rides, like It's a Small World if they're like really bad offenses. That'd be good. Offensive? No, not offensive, but like, yeah. Well, concussion simulator? Ah! How about that one? I'm not opening a theme park in Saudi Arabia. No, sorry. Doing a stream for any other big leagues? I've done a basketball game. I've done a hockey. No, I haven't done a hockey one. I've done a baseball one, which kind of got pushed into that one. And my own hubris got in the way. But yeah, I like to do other ones. Cool. One ride would just be the line. Just do the South Park. It'd just be the line ride. That's it. Yep. Awesome. That's what happens to the mods. Tom keeps putting them in odd game shows in a private location. It's basically mod Squid Games, yeah. Yeah, favorite episode of Hannibal, or is it just the season 2 finale? The season 2 finale is excellent. The premiere is really good too. I don't remember specific episodes. It has been a while. It's been a while since I watched it, but yeah, I'd rewatch that. Oh, so good. So good. That's true. French with 10. Found you first and shared with my girlfriend. Now we both love you and Perna and been watching for a long time. Actually, would put up the Titanic art collaboration if you actually did it. Tell Perna to not chicken out, man. That's what I'm saying. He's just got to paint me like one of his French girls. That's all. Andy, thank you for the 5 memberships. I appreciate you. A concussion? No, Maya would be the person who you'd have to sit over the dunk tank and she'd throw the rocks. Chase, would there be a Pittsburgh Steelers roller coaster? Yes, but it ends right back in the same place, which is basically every single roller coaster. But every time you think you're going forward, then it starts going backwards. And you just end up in the middle. You actually have to get evacuated off the middle of it. John, to Brewer Bucks dynasty or one Packers Super Bowl? I saw the Bucks win the championship, so I'm sorry. It's Packers all the way, man. It's not even close. I'm also like a diehard Packers fan. So a Darkness Retreat. Oh, yeah, but there should be a Darkness Retreat Rise. That's it. Watched anything recently, TV or movies that you enjoyed? Besides Pluribus, which has been the new one. I don't know. We watched Frankenstein the other night, so it was actually the first. So I told you. So when we moved into this house, shout out to the Cooks. Again, they owned this house beforehand. Did a great job. But there are things in this house that I am not used to, like at all. My audio system in the old house was, I bought a sound bar on Black Friday for like $79. It lasted a year and a half, and then that was it. I just used TV speakers, right? They have like an entire audio system that I have no idea how it works. And again, during the NFL season, like I watch everything on mute, right? So I was like, okay, this is a larger TV down here. Let's actually utilize this for like, because they use this as like a movie-ish kind of family room. So I was like, okay, let's watch Frankenstein. It took me like a good 30 to 45 to figure out how to get that thing to work. And it still didn't really work fully, but I figured it out. And we watched Frankenstein. It was all right. I had a little bit of higher expectations. Oh, yeah, no, they customized it, man. They had it custom built, and then it was... I don't think the house is haunted, no. Someone Turk and Wildflower sing for good and then a vid next week. I mean, we are going to see Wicked on Wednesday, so we might miss it by 1 week. So, JC with the tour, is the Jets ride always broken down? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Gentlemen, really? I found you because your videos are posted on a Mystery Science Theater 3000 message board. That's kind of amazing. I agree with that, Kevin. I like the second half a lot better of Frankenstein than the first. Let it burn with a fire. Time to create your own story, any genre you want. What would it be about and why you like that genre? Again, they use it as like a home theater thing. I want to make 2 movies in my life. I don't know. I was actually thinking about this recently. You could start getting me into my feelings here. You know, we might go into like deep into Q&A. But I really want to make a drama, like a smaller indie movie that takes place mostly in one room. I really want to make that. But I really want to make a horror movie. I want to make a horror movie so bad, man. So freaking bad. I would love to make a horror movie. Horror is like it probably is my favorite genre because I respect it so much, because good horror is so difficult to do. And I just respect it, man. And so I was thinking about this recently, actually, very recently. And because people were talking about, like, what was it, Stuckman, right? Who made, is it Shelby Oaks, if I'm not mistaken? Apologies if I got that title wrong. It's just, there's so much that goes into it, and I do not have the experience. So, like, if this is something that I actually want to do, this is something that I need to start pursuing sooner rather than later. Even just getting, and just the season, it's freaking impossible to do it. So, yeah, I do want to do it. I gotta finish Coach first before I do anything, but yeah. Drone with a fire. Pluribus has been taking over my brain, man. Missed Vince Gilligan television so much. Oh, Rhea's so good, man. Give her all the Emmys. All the freaking Emmys, man. She's just incredible. Brady Tour, what would a Cowboys fan ride be besides delusion? I'm not going to say glory holes because of Jerry Jones. I'm not going to. It'd be a dig for oil and buy the Cowboy simulator. Oh, God. Yeah. It's just, or it'd just be an arcade game where you keep throwing money at it and you just keep on losing over and over again. So, how would you avoid using all the usual horror tropes, or you tried giving the tropes new meanings? I think the best horror is, it can be done by comedic voices, but I think like our well done dramas, I think that you can, like, there's obviously going to be horror tropes that are probably going to be tread on again, but I think when you can intertwine it with really good drama and there is a horror element that is there, I think it could be done really, really well. Like, you look at Hereditary, which I talk about all the time, obviously, but that in itself is just a really good movie. Like, it is a very good, like, family drama about grief, and I know grief has been done a ton over the past decade in horror movies, and like, oh, it's a metaphor for grief. But like, even the Babadook, right? Like, that kind of took it from there, and I think that was a little bit more horror forward, and then the last act of Hereditary just goes completely off the rails, like in the horror direction, and I like it. It works for me. But I think the first and foremost thing that you need to do is you need to have a really good story with like great characters and great acting around it. And when you could do that in a drama and then have that lingering element. So for example, like, we recently just rewatched Eggers the Witch. And like, that alone by itself is just like a great period piece, right? And talking about like religion, and especially like older, like Puritan religion, and it works for me. And also just like as former history teachers, it works. And then it does something like really awesome in the movie where it tells you right up front that this is not something that is made up in their head. Like, it is very much within the first like 25, 30 minutes, like, you see the witch and it's like, oh no, this is like a supernatural entity. And then it just cuts back to the story that you were going to. And then like over time, it's just that slow build of tension. And you're so engulfed in the family drama and like what's going on this small farm that like by the time it completely and totally unravels, right? Like that's when you start getting those like real supernatural elements in it. So yeah, man, I think that that's like probably the baseline of what I would try to follow of making a good horror movie. You know, not just to be like, oh, I'm gonna scare you. I think it starts with off having like a really good story and a really good thing that's gonna draw audiences in, and then you can have that element increase over time. You know, but yeah, which is good. Jack with a tenor. I'm a New Yorker who went to college in Milwaukee, so I'm familiar with the transition. That being said, is there anything from New York you miss that I can send you in exchange for Spotted Cow, please? There's a few restaurants that I do miss that we used to frequent a lot. So I'd say those. I'd say if there's be there. I can get Allagash. I just haven't had Allagash in a while. I miss my Allagash. I get me some Allagash White. But yeah, Spot Cow, pretty great. Colleen, bad work day. People in crisis hurt my heart. I know how crazy things are for you, but do you do any fun reading? Found a book you might enjoy, NFL history. Thought it might scratch an itch for you. Appreciate you, Colleen. I'm sorry they had a rough day. Hope it's a much better weekend. This is going to sound lame. I actually just started reading Emerson a little bit more. So I have not gotten super far. But yeah, started reading a little Ralph Waldo Emerson. Want to do a little bit more intrinsic stuff. So that's where I'm right now. Cowboys Fire. As a Cowboys fan, I watch a new horror movie every Sunday through September, from September through January. Also true. Tell me what they toured in. Stop the creators of Giant Spider Invasion. Also true. Bob and Fire. Since they're apparently connecting MST3K with your content, which game have you streamed put you in deep hurting? Last of Us, the opening, that hurt. That hurt my soul a little bit. Oh, it was a great game, but damn, that beginning was emotional, man. 405. Bill's ride would be a roller coaster. Instead of going over the top, the car goes wide right or runs into a Chiefs wall. Rachel, what would the Jags ride be? It'd be one of those launching roller coasters, and it would be Urban Meyer kicking you to go forward. Ginny with Tour. We scored a TD 14-17 after the KO. I heard P for the day. John Tour, you think of the It series so far? Really bad CGI in the third episode, but it's not pulling me away from it. I'm still enjoying it, and I'd like to see them actually do the remaining seasons too. French with Terry, seen Triangle. I love that movie. I think I saw a TV movie, but I don't think I've seen that. Is it about the Bermuda Triangle? Glock Tom, have you ever had health anxiety? If you have any advice on how to deal with it, can't wait for a meal. Appreciate you, Glock. I grew up with asthma and allergies, man, and like there was plenty of times as a kid, like I either went to the hospital or like couldn't breathe, so like that wasn't fun. I think that kind of broke me out of that though, because like now I like try to take care of myself a little bit more. Emphasis on the try, but also I've been through a good amount with my health, and so I'm kind of just like, all right, man, just gonna try to do the best I can, and that's it. But yeah, dude, it's heavy, man. It's freaking heavy. So yeah, it's freaking tough. And I'm sorry I can't be more helpful, but yeah, it's just like once you kind of go through it, I think, you know, you kind of have a better appreciation afterwards, and you're kind of like, okay, you know, I made it through that. Henry, almost 5 years deep. Appreciate the hell out of you, Henry. I am Bruins. I am Breed. Yeah. Tell them if they tour. Yeah, panic attacks are very sucky. Very true. I've had a significant anxiety attacks before. Not fun. Brandon Fire. Jalen Johnson returned to practice today. I'm scared. I have hope again. What if Packers, Lions, Week 18s for the division? See, it doesn't stop. Hey, the fact that Bears fans are even talking about this, though, look where you were. Look where you were, where you came from. Joe Franklin Richard would like the Bengals to win. I mean, I'd like the Bengals to have a defense. K-Chan, what a week. I don't know if I can date anymore, at least not matchmaking. My faith in people was tested, but I'll keep it up. Hope you're doing well, though. Hey, K-Chan, listen. Gotta be comfortable with you first. But yeah, it's crazy out there right now. It is crazy. Favorite Madden? 04 is up there. I like 04. 04 is pretty darn good. It's pretty good. I feel like I haven't had a beer since Monday's fourth quarter. Let's crack one. Let's see what we got here. Kel, let's see what we got. Which one's this one? Dude, this one, oh, it's a hazy double IPA brewed with blackberries. Let's go this one. Let's go. It has a wizard. It's Doom Wizard. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Let's go now. Oh, Leif, that's amazing. No, I did not see that. That's great. Alec, recent scripted vids have been the best in a while. Feels like something bigger is going on, and linking it to the lore is very interesting. You're getting me more hype for Coach. I mean, to be fair, scripted has always been linked to the lore. Again, it does go on. It does take place after Coach. Alan Fire, I like the psychological thrillers, but I do like some of the scary, which is subjective, bloody horror movies like Terrifier or monster movies. You? Yeah, I feel like it's just a different genre. I'm not a big slasher guy because I'm just kind of bored with the genre, to be honest with you. I feel like I've seen so many slasher movies in my day. And I feel like also just a lot of them just go to like torture porn or violence porn, which, I saw all the Saws. I saw Hostel. You know, I saw Human Centipede. And like there's a point where it's just like gross just to be gross. And I'm like, it doesn't really do much for me. So I'm kind of whatever. Monster movies, I'm all about. I always like good monster movies. So, and psychological. Hell yes. Hell yes. All about it. So, oh, Al, I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend. Nothing but a whole lot of love for you and your fam. I hope things can go as well as they possibly can. I know folks who dealt with dementia, and yeah, it's heavy, man. So, wishing you nothing but the best. Which horror genre do you enjoy making most? I mean, I feel like all I've made pretty much is like psychological stuff. Well, because I think what makes psychological horror so great is because it's relatable, right? And it's not going to hit with everybody, but I feel like the vast majority of people have had levels of anxiety before, right? And there's the first 45 minutes, Krieger's first horror movie, Barbarian, that movie goes completely off the rails, and I think the second half is a lot weaker than the first half. But that first, like those first 45 minutes are so damn good. You want to talk about just building tension, like from the get-go. It's so well done. It's so well done. And like, again, like there's relatable elements in there. So it's really good. Josh Fiver, I heard MST3K mentioned, and I came running. Now the Space Mutiny episode, Tom's action hero name, Green Hard Pack. I like that. I take that. I take that. I like it. We're rocking. Don't like scary movies, but once I hear a premise, I need to find out what happened. Very fair. Oh, I'd love to Get Out. Get Out's dope. I attack anxiety. Pow! That's it. I did like Weapons. Weapons was very good. All right, real quick, before we crack open this brewski, we had un package in the P.O. box. It was from Wisconsin. Jey Uso won and moved on. How was the match with The Miz? I didn't think it was going to be very good. Very good. Scary Movie 6? Oh, I hope it's good. I have low expectations. Vacation this past Wednesday to Disney World. Nice. Did pin trading for Aladdin pin. Someone asked me what got almost said. Whole new world. I did see the substance. I did. Oh my lord. I think this might be an inappropriate shirt. Hold on. All right, Kira, I appreciate you. Thank you. Quantum with a fire. I'm an actor in a friend's horror web series, a Maple Shade Stories, if anyone's interested. Only a trailer out for now, but I'm excited for premiere. Hell yeah. That's gotta be a dope experience, too. That's gotta be pretty dope. Got to star in that? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna open this. I'm gonna open it. It didn't say, it just said it was from Wisconsin. All right, let's see what we got here. I saw a bit of it. Who comes up with these shirts? Who comes up with these shirts? I'm gonna show half of it because I don't know if I can get in trouble from showing this. So, it is the Bears. Let me just make sure. Let's just make sure here. It's the Bears still suck, right? And there are two bears that are on the shirt, and the other bear is having a fun time with the other bear. So that thank you. Yep. There's some fellatio that's going on. So yeah. No note. No, nothing. But They are not playing video games. There is a joystick, though. There is a joystick. Thank you. I don't think I could ever wear this in public, but that is a shirt. Thank you. That good times with Bubba. Exactly. I don't know if there's an email about it, but yep, just no. That's it. Yep, just. Oh God, that when they say bear down. All right, yeah, that was not. Nope, that was not on my bingo card either. Nope. What a single gift. The only thing that could have made that better is it came after like a really, really thoughtful gift. Tomo with a $5. Next weekend's deer hunting season in Wisconsin, so hopefully you get your blaze orange hunting coat. I'm sure you've seen it at Packers games. I have. There's actually been a buck that's been hanging around in the yard as of late, and I'm like, oh buddy, you gotta run. You gotta run. So there you go. Cheers. Ruins, as I said, yes, I am vegan. Like 8 years now. I was not expecting that shirt. Yes, again, I have seen The Substance. Great body horror. It was good. The buck probably just knows that a vegan lives here. So, you like TV shows a week-to-week release? I do like week-to-week because it continues like the conversation a little bit more. So it's more satisfying to like get it all at once of like, oh good, I can scratch that itch. But at the same time, I think like watching Lost, for example, or watching a show like play out over years from week to week, like that takes an investment of your time and energy. So when that pays off, I feel like it's really done well. So yeah. Movies or shows? I love movies. I love shows better for character development though, just because you have more time. So someone was bringing up Dispatch yesterday. I have not played it though. John Fire, is there a Space Jam NFL version? Who would be the main character? Manning? If the NFL made it, it's probably Mahomes, I would assume. Probably. Like nowadays? Probably. Spencer with a tenor. Tom, with the voting combo around the tush push this year, do you think in some way the league is trying to let all these offsides be the death of it this year? Oh, the false starts, you mean? I think it's going to probably die a slow death anyway. Because there was, we talk about the Packers being the one who initiated, but there was like 21 other teams who voted for it. So it already seems like it's on its way out. So I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think that there is a connection between those two, though, because then it just means that it's horrible officiating, which I think is just terrible on its own. Goes to the fire. End of the first. Hornets 33, Bucks 34. As long as you get the win, I'll be fine. Let's go. Scott with 20. Tom, your work on this channel is absolutely glorious. I'm curious, what's the creative process for you with your NFL scripted series? Appreciate you. Leon, thank you very much for the membership. So yeah, and again, this only has recently happened. I'll take like some notes, like just some lines of things that have happened during games on a random Google Doc on a Sunday and Monday. But so oh, you sound spicy. Calm down. This is going to sound like really weird and it's very difficult to explain my like creative process with this, but usually I just sit down with a piece of paper and just start writing. Because usually they start the same, not the past two episodes, but usually they start the same. And I am big on like character development. And so that makes some of the job easier. So let's just say, for example, Don Rogers is in a storyline, right? And with whatever. If I know that he has to be in it, right, then maybe I will plan around that. Or if there's a specific matchup, maybe. So, like, for example, like this week is the Strouds and the Titans. They're playing one another. And so after what happened last week, there's going to have to be some payoff to that. If the Titans wind up winning, right, I can go a few places with that. If the Strouds wind up winning, which I'm expecting to, then, like, you know, that betrayal of the Titans can continue. So it's kind of like continuing storylines that I've already started. But for this season, I've tried to do some different things, especially these last 2 weeks. And I kind of like I am likely going to be pulling out the scriptwriter a little bit because that of what's been happening to him. So, yeah, I mean, there are days where there's definite writer's block. I feel like it's a lot easier, which is going to sound weird when there's only like 1 or 2 crazy things that have happened. But because there's been so much craziness that has happened this season, there's times where it's like, okay, like I couldn't even talk about the Chargers-Steelers game this past week because there were so many things that were going on. Ooh, this is an interesting color. So yeah, it's usually just sitting down and writing. You know, I handwrite all the scripts, and yeah, then I wind up filming it, editing, and putting it out usually the same day. So like this is the script from this past Tuesday. So yeah, I mean right now as we're in week 11, since I kind of know where we're going overall, it makes it a little bit easier. Like Wildflower is gonna like have something, the scriptwriter is gonna have something, but yeah, it's mostly just continuing storylines. That was the same thing with the sagas too. So I missed minute 69. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But nice. I'm so sorry I missed it. So sorry. Brown with the Fire. I just directed War of the Worlds for Halloween. It's creepily empowering when you tell a 9-year-old, no, you can't chew gum because you're dead. It's fair. It was very, very fair. I did miss it. I did. John Terry, you and Perna ever get into a heated argument? Heated? No. I don't even really think we've gotten into arguments. Because there's not really much to be in arguments about. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm honestly trying to think back. Because, like, there'd be nothing that we were to fight about for the first 5 years because, like, we just did things intermittently with one another in terms of just, like, you know, interviews and, like, just, like, one show a year. And then, yeah, clickbait, there's not going to be anything. Outside of GPS, like, I don't think so. No, I do not think so. So, yeah. Power rankings, but that's all, like, fun. He just wants to be insane with power rankings. You know, it's just, that's another day. Yes, I've heard of Epic the Musical. I have not had a chance to see it, but shooting Commanders Dolphins on Sunday morning, I am not. No, because we're doing at least 2 games on Sunday. So we're going to do the Packers game, and then we're going to do the Sunday Night Football game. So last year was a bit about Love versus Bo. That was all jokes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and plus I know Jordan Love's better, so it's okay. It's okay. Good music? Florence and the Machine came out with a new album, which is pretty solid. Rainbow Kitten Surprise, of course. I think I played that one to death. I think I've got my fill of that. That was a good album. Yeah, I don't know. I just listen to a lot of Figaro right now, but that's it. If Milwaukee got an NHL team, what would you want the name to be? I don't think I should pick the name, but probably something with like cheese or beer. Mike Couture, what non-division Green Bay game are you most interested in? Oh, it's Seahawks Rams for this week. I'm very, very excited for that. So, cheers, folks. I appreciate you. Let's try this. This is very interesting. What beer is this? Yeah, Kel sent it from, I almost said Vietnam, for Vermont. It's Doom Wizard Hazy Double IPA, and it's brewed with blackberries. So, I've never tried. It smells really damn good. So, let's try this bad boy. It's a cool color, too. There's a lot happening there. There's a lot happening. Hold on. We gotta try that one again. Hold on. I'm trying to think, like, does it even taste like an IPA? I feel like it's trying to do way too much. Because, like, it smells like blackberries. It does. It smells like blackberries. It smells very, very good. I feel like the fact that it's a double too and it's a hazy, I feel like it needs to pick a lane a little bit. It's not bad. It's just trying to it's pretty strong. It's just doing a lot. Because, like, the blackberries are not really coming through very strong, and the IPA, because of the fruity flavor, is not IPA-like. I'm going to drink it, so that's good. That's good. So, yeah. Taco and a tenor. Side note, I know you in the league have gone with Indiana Jones. For some reason, my brain defaults to Counting Crows. Oh, Mr. Jones and me. It works. It works. And we're taste testing this. It's a different beer. I've never had this beer before. It's a really cool can. Doom Wizard. That's pretty darn cool. It's pretty good. And it's 8%. Barley, wheat, oats, hops, yeast, blackberry puree. It's interesting. It definitely is. I like trying new beers. So, Eric with a fire. Doom Wizard IPA is totally something that would come out of Vietnam and not the U.S. I mean, listen, if it works, it works. No, there's no reactionary ingredients, thank God. So, Desir with a 5. I'm hearing rumors that LaFleur may become the Falcons head coach if he leaves Green Bay after the season. What's your take on LaFleur being on the hot seat? I think he is more on the hot seat from some vocal fans than he is actually within the organization. Again, this can change depending on what happens at the end of the season, but yeah, I don't know. Falcons, I wouldn't be surprised if they wind up letting him go. Have Maya help? She can't. Gluten. That guy that took her 45-47, blue 42, blue 42. Blue 42. I did heard the last call. I heard the multiplayer is fun, but I heard the campaign is not very good. Tom's Friday Q&A is a YouTube featured on my main page. Let's go, Steven. Let's go. I don't know why, but welcome. Matthew, appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think that they're going to fire him. I think the Bills are washed. I think their run defense might be. I mean, again, they're dealing with injuries still, but they just seem like a lesser version of themselves from last year. So, come on, Chris. How we doing? Nicholas Winding, director of Drive. I know Drive. Huh. No, I don't know those other ones, Kevin. Okay. I appreciate it. Wine coolers? No, I like Mike's Hard. I used to have like Papa Grossi loves Mike's Hard, the black cherry version. It's just way too much sugar, man. It kills my stomach. And that's when, like, I was even looking. So last night, like after the stream, for some whatever reason, like I got really bad stomach pains, and it's probably because I was starving. But I got like really bad stomach pains, and I was like, all right, let me crack open a can of ginger ale, dude. I don't think I've ever like read, because I don't drink soda anymore. And so we have ginger ale in the house, like in case like someone has an upset stomach. Dude, there's 33 grams of sugar in that one can. It's insanity, man. I'm like, that's no wonder. So yeah, I don't drink soda anymore. Yeah, I can't do wine coolers either. You know, even if they taste good, the sugar's just way too much. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a lot. No credit roll just leads to a game of Warzone. That good, huh, Cadian? Good. College football playoff games? Probably not for him. Just because it's going around the same time when, like, Packers and just regular playoffs are going on. So, yep. 0 sugar unless I go to a restaurant. Yeah, and then, like, again, like, you know, it's like a reward. I mean, I do have friends that drink soda, like, in the morning, and I don't know how they do it. I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot, but that's it. I'll get diabetes, no sugar, Tom. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because I'm trying to think. Like, I'm a big snack, like, chip eater. I like chips. Chips are good. I like the crunch. But also, like, I don't really even eat candy anymore. I ate a lot when I was, like, a kid. But also, just, good God, the amount of candy that was just pure sugar back in the day, insanity. Like, Fun Dip. Hey, here's a sugar stick. What are you dipping it into? Powdered sugar. What was it? The bottle pops? The baby bottle pops. Baby bottle pops. I feel like I hear the jingle still in my head. That was like, here's sugar. Dip more into sugar. It was Pixie Sticks. You're just downing sugar. Oh my God, the Giants one. Yeah, those were like, there's like thick ones too. Holy God. Unlocked memory. Dude, it was like baby bottle pop. Maya remembers it. See, the one that I remember is the one I could never eat. and that was Wonder Balls. There was like the chocolate. It's like, who knows what surprise is? A Wonder Ball may hide, a yumminess of chocolate with candy shapes inside. Ooh, I wonder who was it a Wonder Ball? And I always wanted the things inside because it was like Lion King or something, but it was literally surrounded in chocolate. I was like, I can't even touch them. So, what's in a Wonder Ball? Yep, every Nickelodeon ad break, they're just like, hey kids, eat sugar. Yep, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, sugar. Cookie Crisp, sugar with cookies, sugar. Everything, my God. Lucky Charms, here's some more sugar. It was insane. Insane. Richard Tour, question your least favorite guitar solo? Least favorite? Fruit roll-ups, Fruit by the Foot. Fruit by the Foot, now we're talking. Least, I don't know. I've never thought about that before. Least favorite? Like, I feel like you go on like overrated, but I don't know. I've never thought about least favorite. JNLT Winter Tour coach update. I'm working. It's getting done in the background. It's just very, very slow. Joe, have you switched neighborhood to Wisconsin yet? No, Maya's on it. I'm still in New York because we got to figure out what's going on when we left. So, Lane for the Terror. Not sure if you saw, but Reed Blankenship and Cooper DeJean discussed Lane Johnson on the Packers cart during their podcast and compared it to Austin Powers on a golf cart in a tunnel. Just hitting back and forth. It's fantastic. Oh, Fruit Gushers. Oh my God, I loved Fruit Gushers. You know what? Hold on. They were there. Oh, and it was in my head. It wasn't a candy. What was it called? It came in a blue bag. It was like the little French fry chips. It's something sticks. It's something sticks, I thought. No, it wasn't hot fries. They were plain. They were like these very, very thin little like French fry looking potatoes. It wasn't Pixie Sticks. No, because Pixie Sticks were the sugar. Yeah, that was the sugar. No, not Dunkaroos. Was it potato sticks 2+? It might have been potato sticks. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, potato. Yes, this is what it was. It was potato sticks. Frickin' potato sticks. Yep. Are potato sticks healthy? No. Why is that even a question? Absolutely not. Bear Dog with Terror. We deserve that Bears shirt. You should hear what's said on the Packers under the 18th Street Bridge going to Soldier Field. Even when we're not playing the Packers. Bear down. Joe with a 5-2. Got 69 teddy bears wrapped and ready for the first teddy bear toss of the season in Knoxville, Tennessee this Sunday. Your thoughts in one word? Nice. He ain't with a 20. Concerning your package this week, I can't say I'm surprised that Mississippi is still composed. Ah, boo. United States of America frown northward. Baby Bottle Pop. Dude, Baby Bottle Pop, I haven't thought about Baby Bottle Pop it feels like centuries. Baby Bottle Pop. The Fruit Gushers, they used to like eat them and like their heads like blew up and turned into like different colors. Chris Tom is a Pats fan. I'm one of the few that are cautiously optimistic about our chances. Also, do you see how close the Jets are hiring variable? Yes, thankfully the Jets did more Jets things. Paulo 2, you see Primitive War, the new Vietnam Dino movie? I have not. No. French Mature, not hickory sticks. I don't think so. I think they're potato sticks. Airheads I thought were okay. You know what I really liked though? Oh my God. Were they Warheads? Warheads were my jam, dude. Warheads were my jam. They were so sour. Let's go. Joe Tour, marketing man, veggie straws. I have no vegetables. Zero Paul's a gamer with a 5. All right, Tom, how you doing, buddy? What do you think Packers are going to win? I think they are going to win. Yes, I think that they have a good chance. I think they're going to put up some points. I think they should be able to get after Jameis Winston, too. So, hopefully, some good news coming out this Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Warheads were so good. Original Skittles, sour Skittles. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, they destroy your palate. Absolutely. Like, it's like raw afterwards. It's raw! But So good. Surviving Good Warhead was a rite of passage. I used to walk into 7-Eleven. It's like, hey, I bet I could put like 2 warheads in my mouth. All right, here we go. That was, you know what I actually, and I always say this during 7-Eleven, like when there's 7-Eleven left in the game. I used to get so many Slurpees. Slurpees were my jam from 7-Eleven. You'd go, the blue raspberry, phenomenal. Mix it with like some cherry. Or if they didn't have blue raz, then you go cherry and the Coke flavor. You get a little cherry Coke. Come on. We're high class. High class. It was good. It was good. Now, that was a lot of sugar. That is very... I haven't had a Slurpee in a very long time. Very, very, very long time. I hate that they were bought out by Speedway. Slurpees aren't as good as Icy's. Yeah. Cherry Coke Icy? Come on now. Margot the tour. I would love to do a girl night with Maya. Margot Robbie wants to do a girl night with you. Yeah, what's your favorite movie with Margot Robbie in it? There are a lot. The Big Short. Margot Robbie in a bathtub. That's true. So no wonder we were so hyper as a kids. Yeah, because our corporations were just like, hey kids, here's 1,000 grams of sugar. Have fun. Have a good time. Atomic fireballs. There you go. There you go. Now we're talking. Celebrities are so good. That's my birthday. Never got the free one. BS. Bunch of BS. That's it. Things to do on my 30th birthday. It's on Thanksgiving. Honestly, whatever you want. Get whatever food you possibly want. Order ahead of time. So there's a place that's like somewhat close to us that we have been loving. It's in Brown Deer. It's called Urban Beats Cafe, and they're all vegan. And good God, we got it today. They have a Friday fish fry, and it's like vegan. It's freaking good. They do a Thanksgiving thing, and they have like a lentil Wellington. Oh, okay. Get up to our Tam Grossi. I'm Tam. For pause 2, we blame the sugar on what we know now is ADHD. I mean, I think the sugar also played a part, man, of just like bouncing off the walls. So here, I've been there. Oh, it's so great, Kevin. It's so good. Late for favorite song used by NFL films. Purple Rain, when they're doing the Purple Rain halftime show. They did a little mini documentary. Taco to Fire once had pre-FDA approved Bang, 500 milligrams of caffeine. I was on a different plane of existence for about 8 hours. Dude, before they got banned, the original Four Loko, there's like, here's so much caffeine and alcohol, it'll make your heart stop. Actually, Lemonhead was always my favorite. There you go. There you go. Jolt Cola. I know it. I never had it. I did not. So 4K ADHD. Yeah. Seeing freaking thing. Four Loko. Yeah, I had it one time and I was like, this is disgusting. I don't like this. Surge. Yup. Dude, that was like a thing in college. It was like, because I think that got popular around like a junior year or something. We're like, oh, we got Four Lokos, and I tried one, like, this is disgusting. I was like, this tastes like gasoline. This is terrible. It's not good. It was not good. Yeah, so I saw him sticking with McManus. I'm hoping that just the consistency gets him ready for the playoffs. I'm just hoping, man. I'm hoping. I don't know. I don't get it. Give me the substitute. We're using a roster spot. You know? Who's LA Knight gonna face? I think it's probably Hendry. It's most likely. Taco to Fire. I had an OG Four Loko too. Freshman in college. Never drank before then. Went as bad as you'd expect. Tom, one genre of food for the rest of your life. Example, Chinese, Italian, Mexican, American. Honestly, I think I can go Mexican. Mexican's so easy, and I love rice, and I love beans. It's pretty easy. I could eat that every day. I could do it. HV, with how many bottles of hot sauce do you have? Am I exaggerating? 30, right? I was gonna say at least 30. Yeah, at least 30. I have a lot. I love hot sauce. It was 2000s, yeah. Okay, to her, Cutwater is the new get drunk in one sip.
Cutwaters get you messed up.
What the hell is Cutwater?
They're like different cocktails in a can. So you can get like a gin and tonic, you can get a margarita.
Is that the thing that I got at the night market? And it was like the JMO ginger lime? Like that kind of thing? I don't even know what that is.
The brand is Cutwater.
Is it Cutwater? Was it Cutwater? Not what I had. Okay. Canned cocktails. Cutwater's a bit nasty. I mean, it's a cocktail in a can, right? Like how I don't think we're going for high-end things here. Deal with the fire. How'd you go with Wildflower? Because Dark Wildflower is genius. Go watch the East Saga, Neil, if you've never seen the East Saga before. But when they were the Washington football team, WFT, Wildflower Turquoise. Go. John, if I would debate with my friends that Denzel is overrated, no range at all, mostly plays the same character, what do you think? I know, he can act his ass off, man. If you watch, like, Fences, but, like, also, it's not even just the stuff that he does in movies. Like, as a stage performer, he is incredible. His range is wild. So, like, he legitimately, like, is a thespian. Like, he reminds me of, like, an old school, like, stage actor, to be honest. Zooter to Fire. Question for Maya. What made you fall for Tom other than his extremely handsome face and muscular, chiseled body? Oh, I see you, Zooter. Now, after the Eagles win, you're just like, oh, I'm going to be so complimentary now. All right, here we go. Maya, they asked, not me. Here, please, would you mind coming towards the microphone? Just so they can hear you. Just so they don't think I'm making it up. Because they will think that I'm making it up. So, if you're... Here you go. What? Let's, can you... Again, just a little...
I'm in my jammies.
Maya's in her jammies. She's in her jams. Well, Harold is blocking
My
you
head
right-
is there.
There, your head's there. Oh, you smell very nice.
Thanks.
No problem. Good.
Um,
Vegan fed Adonis. Yep, that's me. That's me.
I think
He's very open to being a target for rocks.
I'm between two different things.
Better than being between two ferns.
Because I think one of the things is the way that you care for and think about others.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever cared for other people ever. Hair color? Yes. Dirty
It
blonde.
wasn't that.
He's the vegan Glenn Powell.
And
That was too hard of a laugh. Continue.
and then the other would be, honestly, humor.
Okay. So a funny, nice guy. With dirty blonde hair.
No.
Agree to disagree. Yeah, people say hi.
Hello.
Dishwasher blonde hair?
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means, but I feel like it's an insult. I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Okay. All right, so just because I made you laugh, take notes. Humor?
Just cuz.
Oh, just because.
I said not just
one of 2
'cause.
things. It's Newberg blonde hair. Fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You're welcome.
Hands are lotiony.
Oh, it's my hair.
Is your hair oil? Now I have hair oil. Brother Tour, what is your favorite drink that you invented? So growing up, my father would very rarely let me have orange soda, and just like Kel from Keenan and Kel, I loved orange soda. And so Papa Grossi would just mix seltzer and orange juice together, and I grew up on that, and so I'll always love orange juice and seltzer. Did you say Timu Orangina? That's fair. Orangina, oh my God. Talk about sugar. But that Orangina hit a spot deep within my soul. Because it was also out of a glass bottle. And as a kid, I was just like, yeah, just get some Orangina, you know.
That's why Martinelli's is better than just like regular apple juice.
Martinelli's?
No, Martinelli's apple juice?
No, sorry, I didn't grow up with these fancy apple juices. We had like Welch apple juice, like out of the yellow juice box, and that was it. I don't even know if that is Welch's. I don't think that is. What's the one that is the? It's Mott's. Mott's is what I grew up on. Mott's, and you're just like, we got glass bottle apple juice.
Drank growing up, but it's
Martinelli's.
elite apple juice.
Martinelli's. I don't even know. Isn't that expensive? It comes in glasses. It's expensive. Chris with a fire. Tell what's your most anticipated movie coming up? Batman 2, Dune 3, or The Odyssey? Dune 3. Dune 3. Denis, always. I will see it in IMAX. I'm excited for the other ones, but it's Dune. It is Dune. My Dune. Taco Atera, speaking of actors, you have a favorite old Hollywood actor, actress? Example, Clark Gable, Vivian Leigh, Errol Flynn. You can iron a shirt on Tom's body, man. He's chiseled by the angels. Chris, I really appreciate the lies you're telling tonight. I greatly appreciate that. Did you just laugh again? Listen, I've been working out recently for the past 3 weeks. I'm trying to get on a regimen. I'm trying. Okay. Old Hollywood actor. Do you have a cutoff for old Hollywood actor? Cause, it's probably Humphrey Bogart, right? I mean, I've just seen more movies with him in it, so. Luke Couture's Die Hard, a Christmas movie, Maya. Yeah, she's never seen it. We've both never seen Die Hard. It's true. It's true. Maybe we'll watch it on Christmas. Just kidding, I'll be working. She's such a cutie. Ben with a fire. Tom, currently in Berlin on holiday. Went to the Holocaust Memorial. Yeah, because that's, just want to make yourself feel all the feelings. If you ever get the chance, I recommend Incredibly Powerful. Yeah, dude, it is, as a former history teacher, I one day would like to go to a camp. I know that it is going to destroy me on the inside. But yeah, I would like to go. I just don't know. I'd love to go back to Germany in general, but I think this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. Because we went to the museum in Hiroshima, but man, I was ready. I was like, all right, but it was so crowded, I couldn't even see the things. No, it's true, Luke, I have not. Carbo tour, angry. Okay, with a fire. Tom, it's a crime the Seahawks Rams not a primetime game in spotlight. It's true, but it is going to be a primetime game when they're in Seattle. It's true. Oof, with tour, Maya, your laugh is adorable. Thank you. Zach with a tour. Thoughts on Trevor? Does he need a new team coach? I don't think he needs a new coach, but his receivers got to stop dropping balls for one. But yeah, you want to see some progress. I think you're really going to start to evaluate him next year. Next year is going to be like, okay, we'll see what we got. John Fire, Peyton Manning looked like Henry Cavill. Would he be the GOAT over Brady? I was going to immediately say no, but honestly, probably. Probably. Because it's Henry Cavill, It's Henry Cavill. So, exactly. Yeah, no, I don't want to take no pictures or anything like that. It's just, yeah, it's tough. During the Millie stream, you do another history lesson? Perhaps. Perchance. Inject! What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. What if did you enjoy the light show on Tuesday? We did. We didn't see it the next night, though. They really weren't out. It was very, very faded. But on Tuesday, it was cool. It was very red. So that's the third time I've seen the Northern Lights before. Gilo. Hot question, Tom. Ooh! Why on earth are more sports stadiums and football teams in general sponsored by the UAE? Is it because of money? Well, you answer your own question, my friend. Yeah, it's because of money. There is a lot of money in the UAE. And it's not even, I think, governments have been using sports to wash away a lot of things and enter into mainstream. And yeah, it's, again, nothing against the people. It's the government. But yeah, it's all about money, man. That's why we're having a WrestleMania and a Royal Rumble. There you go. They've been doing it for years, man. And you know what? It's working. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I think we probably see an NFL game played in Saudi within the next 5 to 10. I think so. Getting with a fire station in Germany, being able to go to the Holocaust Museum and seeing Auschwitz with my own eyes broke me. Oh, it has to, man. I mean, because listen, as a teacher, I've seen almost every image you could possibly, all that, but it's real life, man, right? And to see it in person, it's just a completely different story. Geneva Tour, we lost 24-17 and my toes and fingers are frozen. Not even worth it. Not even worth it. You going to a World Cup game next year? I might if we do 30 and 30. There is a time where it lines up. I might be able to go to Philadelphia. God, there is no shade. Dishwasher blonde is a thing. Dishwater blonde. Oh, it's not even dishwater blonde. So I typed in dishwater blonde and a picture of Taylor Swift came up. I'm Taylor Swift? Hold on, let's see this. I don't think we have the same hair. I think mine's, I hate to say it right now, just because I think mine's darker right now. I think mine is darker. It's just because it's wintertime, almost. I was outside today. If you live in Wisconsin, good God, it's beautiful today. It was like mid-60s, sunny. It was freaking gorgeous. It was great. Are we talking about trees again? Merrick would have said, Tom, pick 2 to start. Colson, JCM, Sean Tucker, Bucky out, Calvin Austin, Fryermuth. Who are the Bucks against again? The Bills? Oh, I go Sean Tucker. Definitely Tucker. JCM, maybe? I don't know the second one. The second one's tough. Well, I would go Tucker. And Fire doing amazing. Y'all didn't see it Wednesday. That's super weird. With y'all living in Wisconsin, now you should see it way more. That's what I thought, but we did not see it. You two could be twins. Maya will be so happy. Joey the Fire. McManus shouldn't be out there. It's not even just one kick Monday night. If LaFleur says he's dealing with issues, what are you doing? I don't disagree. I mean, did you hear the rant I did on Monday night, technically Tuesday when it came out? Yeah, I mean, again, Haversick is taking up an active roster spot. McManus is telling ESPN that he's just getting healthy now, but you're not sending out your field goal kicker to hit a long 50-plus yarder, then what are we doing? And I understand you're playing the field position game, and for the most part it worked out because the defense played really well. But man, like, come on. Goes to the Fire halftime. Hornets 69, Milwaukee Bucks 61. Are you kidding me? Still halftime. Plenty of time. Taco to Fire. What do you think happens first? NFL team in Dublin or NFL team in Saudi? Dublin, but I don't think either is. I don't think there's going to be a team there. That'd be interesting, but I don't think there's going to be a team there. Dark with a tour. For Tom and Maya, favorite Godzilla movie? I know that this is like super lame, but it's probably -1. Minus what Maya just said, -1 too. So, yeah. Yeah, Mike, it's post-World War I, social cultural history. Karma Tour, going to Philly, watching my Lions lose, Tom. I see you. No, we're talking about we're talking about for the World Cup. So that's what we're talking about. So World Cup. So yeah, it'd be cool. I mean, I couldn't even get into the stadium last time, so that would be dope. Talk about great actors, Tom. If you had to pick one actor to act out your scripts for the rest of time, who's your pick? Gal Gadot. I mean, the range that she has. Kal-El, no! The range is... Wildflower, no! Scriptwriter, no! Vikings, you lose! Oh God! I mean, what range that they have? What range? Oh. Jim Carrey. Firefox with Tanner, if you could go back in history to stop something from being invented, what would it be? I asked this question before and you said gunpowder. I'm curious what Maya's answer is. Did I say gunpowder? I mean, that's fair. That's fair. What would one invention?
Stop.
The internet.
Aspects of the internet.
Then I don't have social media, honestly. Good God. Now. Oh, get it out. Get it out! What's an invention?
I'm debating the
Atomic bomb?
Okay.
Yeah. Hydrogen bombs? Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Injected Fire, excluding the Packers, what would be your favorite NFL memory moment? Again, I do love that Rams-Titans Super Bowl. I loved that Super Bowl so much. It's probably one of my favorite Super Bowls that's not Packers related. I will say, I mean, the stream was fun. The Cleveland Browns beating the crap out of the Pittsburgh Steelers in that playoff game, which was very unexpected. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, I think that's that Super Bowl still. Lone Fire, I'll never understand how the lady in -1 survived getting blasted in the face by a building. She worked out. Rachel with a fire. Went to the Holocaust Memorial Museum on a trip to D.C. Maya's been to that. And I have to agree that seeing shoes from the Holocaust victims had to be the most sobering part. Yeah, I have not been to the museum in D.C., but I hear it's very well done, is what I've heard. Cover to our couch looking comfy, Tom, am I right? Okay, but to our Tom, I need more I'm in hell. The Bears are second. We got time. We got time. Joey to fire. No, I didn't hear the rant. To be honest, I didn't get to watch the game Monday night. Got stuck at work. Saw the recaps. Maybe it was a good thing, though. Yeah. I would to her, what range? Exactly. Because when you watch her act, you want to go to a gun range. Share with a fire. Tom, hope you had a great night. Here with good friends. Let's go. Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. Your job is literally social media. Also, would you have football without social media? Football existed long before social media. It will live long after social media is dead and gone. So, yes. Yeah, all the range. All the range. Kal-El, no. No. Barely made it. Barely made it for you. That's it. Oh, Gal Gadot is who we're talking smack. And you know what I think the funniest thing is about Gal Gadot? This is truly, I think, the funniest thing. When Wonder Woman came out, the first one, everyone was like, wow, she played this really well. It's just like, oh, you know, she's an Amazon, you like don't know. And then it's like, oh no, that's how okay. I thought it was a character choice. No, that's just how she acts. Yeah. That's it. Is it Zack Ryder? Oh my god, really? He's back? It's Cardona.
Oh, it is.
Matt Cardona's there. There you go. Lone with tour. Checks out, gotta work out your plot armor muscles. That's right. We're all fooled. Amphitura, wait, what about if Kelly Stafford co-stars? A lot of Lions fans are going to unsubscribe. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that. He's coming out as Zack Ryder. Whoa. Oh, you don't know about Zack Ryder. This is before your wrestling time. Oh, yes. Are there more Real Madrid fans or Barcelona fans? Do I know? I would assume Barcelona, but I don't know. A la Madrid! Just because I was in Madrid when they won, so that's it. She did the singing thing during COVID. Imagine all the... Oh, God. One of the greatest vocalists of our time, I think. Truly. And T, what up, man? Boop, for the kitty. Random, but do you ever want to watch a touching movie? A Silent Voice is great. Otherwise known as What I Wish Gal Gadot Was, a silent voice. But, okay, a silent voice. I don't know if I know that one. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Let's see. A silent voice. Okay. I appreciate you. Yeah, I never even heard of that before. Thank you, Auntie. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. We need to reach 1 million subs, not sabotage Sean by sending Lions fans packing. That's all true. That's also true. Southwest planes are hot and AC vents are virtually non-existent. We even just flew Southwest. It was actually pretty nice. It was solid. His name was Matt Cardona a few weeks back. Don't question it. You're fine. One of the rare animes I've seen, and it's quite good. Okay, we're turning you into a weeb, Tom. I'm not against anime, man. It's just time. That's all. Titus, you making pizza? What'd you put on that pizza? Where in your top 10 would you put the Boondock Saints? Not my top 10. That's a good movie. I think that is a cult classic, and I missed the train. I've seen it before, a couple times. It's good, but I wouldn't put it in my top 10. No. She was at least trying. She was. Yeah. The acting's not good. It's not good. It is not good. At all. Not even a little bit. I did, Jeremy. I saw the new Mario trailer. I did. I did not see Boondock Saints 2. I did not. No. One Piece, again. I hear great things. There's a lot that I have to catch up on. Yeah, but if I talk about movies, Michael Bay is back at it with Transformers. Fair. I mean, makes sense. First Transformers is great. Revenge of the Fallen, in my humble opinion, is the most catfishing that has ever happened in a movie trailer ever. If you were around during, because Transformers, the first one, is very well done. And there was a lot of hype for the second one. And the trailer is so well cut, and you're like, damn, this is gonna be a badass, awesome movie. Nope. 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 Yeah, exactly, Chris. Thought it was gonna be so great. Nope. 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 What is the lore of Zack Ryder? Zack Ryder was basically a mid-carder, right? And he wasn't getting pushed a whole lot, but Zack Ryder like utilized social media, and he was one of the first wrestlers to really do it who was mainstream, and he got really over online. Like he had like an internet championship, the whole 9 yards. He had a show, all that great stuff. Yep, Z-True Long Island story. And so fans started cheering a ton for Zack Ryder. He wound up winning the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. It was a dope moment. But basically, the powers that be did not want to push him, and they put him in like terrible storylines, and like Cena, that was a whole thing. He got put in like a wheelchair with like a neck brace and got pushed off the stage. It was horrible. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know it. But yeah, it was not good. Yeah, Kane killed him like he got cheated on like on TV. It was bad. They had nothing for him. Now he's the indie god. They have nothing for him. So, first half is good, Kevin. First half is good. In Bruges, great movie. Great movie. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. The visual effects, oh yeah, Michael Bay, explosion, Linkin Park, what I've done. And that's it. Tom, I put cheese, pepperoni, chicken, and pineapple with a barbecue sauce base. I respect it. There's a lot going on, but I respect it. Tom, what would you rather be, a pirate, samurai, cowboy, or knight? Not a knight, not a cowboy. Okay, so are we going like historically accurate? Pirate's dope. Samurai's dope, but very rigorous. So it's between those two. Brian, time to start my cardio rehab for my heart. Oh, hey, let's go. Just a lot. Thank you for your content. Got me through a lot. Let's go, Brian. Get that heart strong, baby. It's going to beat. Let's go. Crush that rehab. Let's get it. Oh, so good. I saw that AMP Star Citizen hit. It's almost at $1 billion, and it still hasn't come out. Oh, what a time. Is likely the worst life in reality. Oh, 100% Dan. But it's fun. Joe Hendry basically was already with WWE. Also, they already pulled the belt off of, just come on now. Ring update? We can do a ring update. Yes. Yes. All right, let's see what's going on in good old New York. No, manage settings. You're not peeking through. No. Disabled. Even though it's not even my ring anymore. I guess I don't really care. All right, hold on. We're going back. 415. Any wrestlers you wish to go back to a past persona? Miss Alexa Bliss and her goddess Harley Quinn era. Not a fan of the Fiend storyline she has now. I mean, listen, I just want Drew McIntyre to go back to Broken Dreams as his theme song. So that's where I'm at right now. Persona that I want them to go back to, though? I don't know. Let us sell your data, please. Yeah, we're like 2 weeks behind. Oh, I gotta think about that one. It's a good question. I don't know. A gimmick that I'd want them to go back to, or a character? I'm glad they're pushing Asuka a little bit more, because she wasn't doing like anything for a while. I know she was banged up, but okay. Yeah, let's see. I'm scrolling. Okay, I think we read this one. Yeah, because Halloween. Okay. Black Bear. All right, here we go. Only 7 comments on this one. Anyone know what happened Saturday night? Does anyone know what happened Saturday on Plum Brook? Lots of police activity. Road was closed, and I saw Somer's VFD page there was a car flipped over. Is there any info on what happened? Speed, impaired driver, etc.? This is scary to see in our area on such a small town road. FYI, I am new here, so pardon any ignorance if I posted under the wrong category. Just a concerned neighbor with kids that play outside in the yard. Okay. Let's see. That's fair for him. You can follow the Somers Fire Department. I didn't even live in Somers. I don't know why this is coming up. That's what people generally refer to as a car crash. Contrary to popular belief, these events may occur on roads in and around the entire world. Not snarky at all. Call the police. If it's a drunk driver or someone speeding, unfortunately, it's not uncommon at all. Hope they're okay, though, and hope they didn't hurt anyone else. Yes, it's called a car accident. There you go. Jason, almost 2 years. Time flies when you're having fun. Appreciate you, Jason. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, a cat. Power went out! Exclamation point. OMG, you okay? Thanks. All right, that was it. Dog, cat, coyote. All right, here we go. This is the most important thing. Does anyone know when the new Dunkin' Donuts is opening? Commentator, can my Detroit teams please be healthy? They can try. It's open now. They went with the construction site themed look. Someone responded, very modern. When it says grand opening and the line is down, backed up, then you will know it's open. LOL. Yes, soon as they finish up with construction. It's open. Soft open. Open. Soon. It already open. Sign says coming soon. It's not Dunkin' Donuts. It's now only Dunkin' when it opens. Very helpful. What am I reading? I'm on the Ring app, which is basically a suburban nightmare where everyone thinks it's the end of the world. We've had people who think that there are people stealing snow out of their driveway. So, yeah. Cat, dog, cat. Okay. Another cat. A lot of cats and dogs. Cats and dogs. Okay. Cat. Dog. Bobcat. Okay. Fox spotted. Let's see this one. Depressed to 5. High school won a playoff game 63-9. Also, they're coming off the back of 2 blowout VA high school championship losses. Think we'll win it all now. Depressed. Knowing absolutely nothing about the high school whatsoever, I think they're going to win it all. I think they're going to do it. Fox spotted roaming around the neighborhood. Comment, does it have an emerald in its mouth? Call the mayor. They live here. Oh my goodness, does it have a bushy tail? There is one in my house every night roaming around. Healthy balance of nature. My fox chasing a squirrel. LOL. Eating up the mice. Hopefully it's not living under the porch. They live here. Okay. Missing cat, missing dog. All right, here we go. Anyone else lose power just now? Not sure what's going on. No. Power's back on. Yes. I leaned on the light switch. Fishbowl out. Hope the power is back on by now. Yes. Nope. Okay. Anyone see the northern lights? Aurora Borealis, in parentheses. Yup, they're just a bit north of us. The Borealis are my neighbors. Great family, but I never met Aurora. Is that the daughter away in college? That's the first comment. Yes, Meg, you employ them. The skyline looks light, but I don't see colors. I'm looking now. I got some good stuff. I see them all the time. How do you see the northern lights all the time? No, it's very cloudy. I even drove around. Clouds. No, not even in camera. No, I waited and looked. Nada. Anyway, too, you see the Fox broadcast map for the Midwest fans? I have not. No, I have not. Oh, yeah, no, but you were also not getting the... I did. Yeah, we're seeing Broncos and Chiefs. All the other things. Some trees are in my way, so it's very, very hard. I tried. It's just clouds. Okay. One day ago, power is out? Question mark. How do you know? Question mark. No, just you. Power on over here. No, got power. Nope. Okay. German Shepherd. deer in the mood for some loving this morning? Oh, those are 2 deer having sex in a driveway. 9 comments. Did you see the kegs walking? It was like half a man's body walking. What? It's that time of year. Oh yeah! Exclamation point. Ha ha, can't believe you got that on camera. Very weird. Okay. And that's it. just deer sex and Aurora Borealis. Well, was it close to those bears? No, they were going the back door. So what do we read? It's the Ring app. So G, were you guys following the Japanese hiker completing the Ice Age trail? No, I didn't even hear about that. No, I did not. Nature's beautiful. It is. It is true. Oh, Maya, you didn't see the shirt because you went upstairs. I didn't show it fully to the camera because I didn't know if I would get in trouble. I'm going to show it to the side here. Yep. There you go. Tell them I failed my Spanish test. ¿Por qué? Come on now. Did you study? Did you do what you're supposed to do? Come on now. Come on. Aurora Borealis, this time of year, this time of day. Exactly. Marvel or DC? DC for animated, Marvel for live action. So, Rick, you failed your Spanish test. I know, I heard. I just said. What's going on? Sinclair's hanging out with Maya. Great person. What's the app say? Oh, it's just the Ring app. Yeah, it's still connected to New York, so. Hold on one second. Okay. All right. You passed your Spanish test. Well, now you're just rubbing it in. All right, good. Should have taken French. I heard a little bit. French is significantly harder than Spanish. Maya knows French, though. She said, Francais est très difficile. That means French is of the French. That's what it means. Did she fart? Did she rip one? That's Sinclair. Yeah, French is definitely harder than Spanish. What is your perfect Thanksgiving dinner? I look down at an empty plate and I cry and look upon my empire that is filled with ash. And I go, I am thankful. I like mashed potatoes. I do. I have not, G-Lo. I have not. Can you eat the plate? No. You cannot. I mean, you can. It's not going to go well, but good. What should I make with my fresh red jalapenos? Honestly, make a sauce. Make a sauce. I do love mashed potatoes. If you want an easy A, take German. English is a Germanian language. Spanish, I thought was supposed to be the easier one. That's what I thought. Your empire is full of Ash Ketchum. Maybe. Are you taking selfies with Sinclair? That's fair. We got to go to the vet next week. Oh, we got to check out all those bumps. Sinclair has new bumps, so of course I'm going to have, all the anxiety before we go to the vet. It's great. Yeah, it's great. Exactly, Drell. Exactly. Favorite era of history to teach? Post-World War I. Post-World War I. Tom, senior in high school, wants to go into history education. What was your path through college? I did my undergrad, my secondary certification along with. So basically I double majored, but didn't. I was 3 credits short of a double major for history because that's just the curriculum they put you through for New Paltz. But yeah, it was awesome. Highly recommend. Also, if our deer fornication at this time of the year, this time of the day, this part of the country, localized entirely in your driveway? Exactly. My pup has the bumps. Yeah. Sinclair's got plenty of bumps. Thankfully, they're nothing crazy, but she's got a few new ones, so now we just got to make sure that we're all good. Just got to make sure. Just gotta make sure. But you have a song you hated hearing on the radio growing up? This is a true story. True story. Chad, it's on Wednesday. She is a lumpy baby. My father used to drive, and I might be wrong on the exact year, but I believe it was a 1992 Toyota Camry stick shift. It was a manual. And that wasn't the name. The name wasn't a manual. It was Charlotte. It wasn't. But this is why Maya dates me. So my father, whenever we drove anywhere in the morning, would always listen to two stations. And it was 8:80 a.m. or 10:10 Winds. And it was just AM radio that would be talking about the traffic. 10:10 Winds. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world. And they would just say the same news stories over and over and over again. To the point where now, this is a true story, if I listen to AM radio in the car, I get car sick. It is just nope, don't like that. Because it was so boring. I was like, is there music that's going to happen? There was never any music. Unless it was the Cars for Kids commercial, which happened all the time. So, yeah. That, growing up though, Happy, hated that freaking song. Good God. Blurred Lines, that overstayed its welcome. Not fun. Not fun. Jackson Fire, I already heard that Frisian is the easiest European language to learn. There you go. Oh, it was Cars for Kids. 1877 car. Just wanted no. Are you pro All I Want for Christmas Is You or Christmas music in general? I'm anti-Christmas music. But I'm not an Ebenezer Scrooge. I'm just not going to listen to it. People like to listen to it. Good. Whatever makes you happy on this rock. But last with a tour. Is it time to give up Bryce Young? No, but I think these last few games are very important for him. Very, very important. Blurred Lines is a little problematic. Exactly, Jess. Exactly. So, traffic broadcast on the ones. Not before Thanksgiving. We used to be I don't know how much of a proper country we used to be, but at least we would wait until Santa came down the Macy's Day Parade. Now you got freaking stuff in October. You got Christmas stuff. Get out of here. Can I get a degree in communism? You can, but it's going to cost you a lot of money. A ton of money. So, I've been to Montana. I have not, but it's on the list. I hear there's great hiking. I don't like, I'm not. The Grinch has a point. That's what I'm saying, Ashley. How's recovery going? But yes, that's what I'm saying. Am I going to listen to it? Not so much. But whatever makes you happy, man. Life is tough. Listen to what you want to listen to. But December 1st, even better. Even better. Costco here has Christmas stuff since mid-October. Next time I go into Costco, I'm going to have a word with them. And I'll be like, why? And they'll be like, what? I'll be like, nothing. And then I'll walk away. Does Maya like All I Want for Christmas?
I like the song, but I'm the same in terms of like.
She likes the song.
I'm not. There should be no Christmas things until.
No Christmas until December. Yeah. Alyssa, 1 week until Cassidy's Nutcracker performance. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ashley, recovery going good, though I did just wake up from an ill-timed nap. Fair. Very, very fair. The only song I like Christmas-wise is Hippopotamus. I liked, it's not a Christmas song, but 8 Crazy Nights, Adam Sandler. I liked that more than a lot of Christmas songs back in the day. Tom, your manly man stuff isn't working out. That's why you're going to do it at Costco. That's right. What's my favorite NCAA football team? Go Badgers, but I don't really watch college football. So, that's it. Halloween decorations mixed with Christmas stuff. It's not right. Not right. All I Want for Christmas is just played out. And she just sits there and is like, royalties. She opened a Christmas bar in New York City. Is it just play that song? The NSYNC Christmas song is the best. There you go. There you go. 'Cause I'm a snowmobile stealing, no 'tis the season, feeling kind of guy. Think the Colts could win it all? Could they? Sure. They're going to have some challenges in the postseason, I think, though. Hey, Linda. There you go. They're in your mind. No big deal. No big deal. They don't want to fire Fickle? Oh, probably after they fire him. So, probably after that. Pentatonics? Oh, yeah. Great stuff, dude. Especially anything instrumental. I'm all about. All about. On the yearly War Games matches, they've overstayed their welcome. I was talking about this, Mike. We actually watched the men's Blood and Guts this morning, or this afternoon, excuse me, on it for AEW. And it's just, I feel like, unfortunately, like, one, War Games should be like this build-up thing. Like Hell in a Cell, same thing too. Like when they were doing the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, there should only be certain rivalries that require Hell in a Cell, War Games to kind of keep it novel, right? The problem with War Games, especially like WWE's version, is until everybody's in the ring, it is so freaking boring. Nothing happens. And AEW, even with Blood and Guts, like there were very few moments in between until everyone was in the ring, and then it actually started to matter. So that's the problem. Yeah, it's way overplayed now. Way overplayed. Are the Ravens Super Bowl contenders? The Ravens got to get to 500 first before we start talking about them winning Super Bowl. So, Seahawks best team in the NFL? Right now they are. They're number one in my power rankings. They are. Most surprising not to make the playoffs this year? The ones that we expect them to make it? I don't know if we expect the Steelers to make it anymore. So, I think the one could be the Chiefs, but I think they're going to be okay. I think they're going to be all right. So, Gilo, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. So, I don't know. Bills? Bro, the Bills don't fix their defense. What's their schedule like? LA Night 1? Dude, they brought back Zack Ryder and then they beat him on the first. Oh, he's back. He is so back after Cardona complaining about being in there the entire time. Oh my God. Buccaneers are tough. Texans are tough. Steelers will be interesting. Patriots, Brown, Eagles? It could be the Bills. It could. They don't have an easy schedule. Their schedule is not fun. Dude, if they don't make the playoffs, oh, head's got to roll. That's going to be bad. That's got to be bad. Going Lions, Giants? There you go. Enjoy. I don't feel guilty, man. Let's go. Enjoy it. Somebody's got to enjoy it, right? Might as well be you. Garrow, have a great night. We're not putting that out there. Fair. Bailey, we just did ring. We just did. Current Super Bowl predictions. NFC, I got 3 teams. Seahawks, Rams, Eagles, maybe. AFC is a total crapshoot, man. Total crapshoot. I have no idea who's going to make it from the AFC. So, we'll see. We'll see. Is Rainbow Kitten Surprise your favorite album this year? Ben Cook, why did I pick the Rams? Why do the Seahawks keep on turning the ball over? I didn't do it. It's my favorite album this year. I'm trying to think of another album that came out that I was like, oh man, I don't know. Am I a Packers fan? We'll give you that impression. I'll give that. We'll see, Bear Dog. We'll see. It's gonna be a great game. Oh yeah. Well, sometimes, Kevin. Sometimes. But yeah, I feel like I also haven't. Let's see. Albums 2025. Let's see. Yeah, Bon Iver was kind of okay. Bon Iver. I feel like I haven't listened to a ton of albums. Yeah, maybe. 415. I'm an old soul. I'm 30, but I grew up listening to classic rock, Beatles, Rolling Stone, Led Zeppelin, AC/DC. 95.5 KLOS was my go-to. Hell yeah, that's some great music. That is some great music. Does a heated rivalry exist between the Patriots and Packers? No, but they're always fun when they play. They're always fun. So, they're good. Jeff Tweedy. Obviously, Drew. AC/DC, and they're still touring, man? That's crazy. Will the Raiders beat the Cowboys in Cleveland? I don't think so, Cam. I don't think so. Opinion on the GTA delay? I'd rather it be late than not good. Personally. Do you think I should commit tax fraud? No. Even though the IRS is a hot mess right now, and I'm paying way too much in taxes than I probably should, no, they'll find you. They'll find you. At some point, they'll find you. So, yeah. I have to go to Gillette for a game. I need to go to their lighthouse. So, personally. Maya tried to get tickets today. Hillary Duff. And they sold out immediately. And now they're going for like $900 online, which is outrageous. So, Journey's doing their farewell tour. Goodbye. Farewell. Forum would be interesting. It'd be interesting. I know, exactly. We gotta go to the top last year. Rub it in, Sam. Just rub it in. IRS sends us carriers to your door for signature letters. They know. They know, Jack. They know. For Hillary Duff? Oh, no. Listen, millennials take Hillary Duff very seriously. Very, very seriously. What could Maya sing from the start by Laufey? She doesn't know any other songs in full. That's what she says. Oh, that's it. I don't know. Tom, you know that animals get high in the wind. Good for them, man. Good for them. Anti-scalping laws ASAP? Agreed. Maybe that's because, Ticketmaster's a piece of garbage. But monopolies don't exist. It's fine. Favorite place you've been and where you want to go? Favorite place, Iceland. Where I want to go, New Zealand. Finally going after 10 years. Technically, it'll be 11 next year. But I'll be going next year. I can't wear it. What's your thoughts on Dogecoin? I don't touch anything crypto. If I miss the boat, cool. But I am not educated enough or informed enough, so no. Monopoly is a very fun game. Rants, Tom, when I'm older, I want to be a politician and eventually run for president. I will not be corrupt. Would you vote for me? No, because you typed in all caps. If it was regular, if you just did proper punctuation, maybe. There could have been a possibility. What are your policies? I'd like to know. Tom, can you do a rug pull? Do you know how many people, this is a true story, there was companies that reached out, like there were people, they're like, hey, do you want to make NFTs when this crap came out? And I was like, nope. Ah, so good, Johnny. So good. Oh, so good. But yeah, no. Favorite piece of Packers memorabilia you ever owned? This is the still picture from Charlotte, but it's a piece of the upright from the Ice Bowl. That's up there. Should we make tax fraud legal? Well, it already is if you're a corporation, so why not? Well, they fired. Mr. Grossi, how you doing? You happen to see the NFL recent YouTube vid for AFC and NFC projected percentage to make the playoffs and who they get faced? No, I have not. No, I have not. Did they say anything interesting one? Should we make murder legal? Maybe for only one night. Let's call it the Purge. Maybe. How did you become a Packers fan? My dad's a Cowboys fan. Tried to raise me as such. I was 7 years old. I went into elementary school. They beat the crap out of the Packers beat the crap out of the Cowboys. I'm a Packers fan. Thank you for not selling us out. It's pretty easy. Hey, these people that have supported you for a really long time, not only through donations, which again, it's a free channel, you don't have to donate, but also just like, whether it's fundraising, whether it's just like, hey, being here, you want to rip them off and take their money, it's pretty easy to say no. It's pretty easy. So I broke my father's heart. It was already broken. So we're fine. Favorite band you've seen in concert? Oh, that's a tough-ass question. Also, Uno Mas? You cool Uno Mas? Uno Mas. That beer, I didn't have dinner, so that beer hit pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. There's a nice little buzz going on. Is that Nova? All right, Nova, I see you. I don't know if I'm even gonna like this, to be honest. Hold on, I need to learn more about this. Black IPA? Is it like a stout? I'm curious. Negative fire time. I'm extremely late. It's all good. You arrived precisely when you mean to. I was wondering, what are your thoughts on the Patriots so far? They're a very good team. I don't think they're necessarily a Super Bowl team this year, but I think going forward they are set up for a lot of success. A lot. Okay. I don't think I've ever had one of those. Food is an important food group. Dark color roasted malt. That's not what I'm feeling right now. Not what I'm feeling right now. It has a cardinal on it. It's beautiful. JSN's MVP candidate. I don't think he's going to win it, but he should be in the conversation. He's been great. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Oh, we'll try this guy. I'm going to try this guy. Low until I've returned with pretzels and monster. Yes. 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 John, a tenor. Will this donation help the Strouds get an O-line? Also, the only QB with 45,000 pass yards and 4.5 rushing yards is dangerous. Kind of weird to think about considering the flack he's gotten lately. Because he's not good anymore, man. Like, listen, I don't have any delirium. I haven't had delirium and Duvel in a while. We need to get some. It's just expensive. He's just not as good anymore, man. I think the game has kind of passed him a little bit. So, yeah. It sucks. I'm very usually like cautious about like going after players, but yeah, it's just not good. Wildfire. I don't want to spoil in case you want to watch it, but they say Green Bay will face Lion. Take that as you will. You think Russ played himself out of the Hall of Fame? I think you make an argument if he even was in the Hall of Fame, to be honest, but maybe. I also have to pee really bad, so we might pee for the D real quick. What are your thoughts on deer season? They are overpopulated because as a society, we killed all their predators. And so because of that, there is a population issue. So unfortunately, because of that, we got to hunt them. That's why. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to pee for the D real quick. Tika, have a good night. Be right back. Hi, Nova. Maya, sing them a song. Maya, that was beautiful.
Right?
Could be better, could be worse. That's okay. The dogs are like, we are awake now. That's what happens when you have an empty house. I was trying to dream on. Michael Fire, I don't know how my mental state will be this upcoming week when the Bills play the Bucks, followed by the Texans on Thursday Night Football. That is a tough couple games. It is very, very tough. I haven't done that in a while, right, Jack? It's been a while. Tom, if I do get the presidency, I will fund help for schools that suffer with violence, help the middle class especially, and to never put up with people's crap when they hurt people. Would you vote for me? Those are very general rants. I need some more policies. You gotta iron those out a little bit. Though with a tenor, random fact of me as a Broncos fan: Jake Plummer was my childhood hero, still my most favorite QB to this day. Plummer and The Undertaker were my two most influential athletes I admire. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We can't do karaoke again because Shallow I got freaking copyrighted for. I had to mute the entire... We were too good. They were like, that Maya chick sounds too much like Lady Gaga. That's what they said. That's what they said. So, Chero Smith. Hell yeah. All right, so this one, Von Trapp family, lodge and resort, established 1950. Vermont. Naturhels. All right, let's see. I probably shouldn't pour it in this glass. Probably shouldn't have. Ghost fire in the third quarter. Charlotte Hornets 98, Milwaukee Bucks 103. That's what I told you, Ghost. Just gotta wait. Gotta wait. It smells like blackberry still. Oh, that's a good beer. That's a good beer. That's a good beer. Maya killed it singing Shallow. Hey, Sam, what about me? I'll wait. Wildfire. Fire. One thing out of the NFL vid, they also said KC versus Denver. Chiefs fan here. If it's true, that might be a preview of it Sunday. Ooh. Yeah, about you. Oh, yeah, you were there too. I like your Packer gnome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Von Trapp is the sound of mucus. I mean, sound of music. The hills are alive. You definitely sang. Guys, you're too kind. That's why I drink. That's why. You were good too, Tom, but Maya blew it out of the park. Who built the park? You know? John Hammond never gets any credit for building Jurassic Park. It's just like, oh, everything went wrong and dinosaurs ate people. Momentary, I forgot the Bucks were playing. Oh no, my parlay. My parlay! You stayed on key. That's honestly the best compliment you could have ever given me. We sang that in Japan for karaoke. All right, so let me ask you this, Maya. We have 666 viewers. What do you think was the best song we sung karaoke? Where is like overall good? Damn, looking good, Tom. New camera or lights? Haircut.
I thought we crushed Dream On.
Thought we crushed Dream On?
I thought we did an excellent job with Dream On. And then obviously, most true to form, Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Can you feel the love tonight? Oh my god, I could crush that song right now.
Yeah.
Can you feel the love tonight? Come on now. Come on now. Stray, I heard that, Jackie, when you play as the cat. I heard it's a very good game. I've not played it, but I heard very, very good things. I did. So do it? You think I could just jump in to Can You Feel the Love? I can see what's happening.
What?
And they don't have a clue.
Who?
You fall in love, and here's the bottom line. Our trio's down to 2. That was a good O. That was good. There's magic everywhere, and with all this romantic atmosphere, disasters in the air. It was awesome. That's right. Not bad, Tom? I know. More funny singing, man. More. Well, technically, Nala sings first right now, or Beyonce, who completely sings over her partner in the god-awful rendition of Can You Feel the Love Tonight. It's fine. You can actually hold a note. There we go. You can actually hold a note. I'll hold a note for you. Tom's voice reminds me more of Zazu than Timon. It's Beyonce, though, and she sung over Childish Gambino. I will never forgive her. Can you feel? The love. And T with a fitting. Boop for the kitty. Bar karaoke, $200 tequila. Shania Twain's Man, I Feel Like a Woman. Me, big man, dancing, singing to everyone. There is video. Hell yeah. Hell to the yes. That's why karaoke's great. Except Maya doesn't let me sing.
That's not true.
She's basically the Footloose of singing, and it's just like, you can't sing in this town.
We made friends and got scammed when
We did. We made friends, and we also got scammed at the karaoke bar. It was great. It was truly, truly great. It was great. It was great. So, it was fine. I need your quiet place. Yeah. Well, you have to sing Can You Feel the first part of Can You Feel the Love Tonight? So many things to tell her, but how to make her feel. Sorry. The truth about my past, impossible. She'd turn away from me. Here comes Maya. Oh, here's my voice of an angel. He's holding back, he's hiding. That was that you? Scream Mature, Black Friday shopping. What's good this year? I honestly haven't done Black Friday because it's been garbage. It's been garbage. What does Q&A stand for? It's conspiracy theories, but we spelled conspiracy wrong with the Q. And then the A is answers. So, that was it. Maya has a good singing voice. No, Maya has a great singing voice. I told you, the first time that I sang A Whole New World with Maya, because that just randomly happened one random night, my cousin was there and she's like, you can never sing again. And I was like, yep, I know. So, that's it. That's it. Maya's good. Maya's good. So, Tom confirms QAnon. We're bringing him back. Did he go away or no? As quotations and applause. Conspiracies. Quarty. B-dubs and fire. Tommy, Meyer's seen the 100 on Netflix. No, because the 100 was on. Wasn't that a CW show? I feel like I saw bits of it. Oh, maybe it's that. I don't know. Maybe is the Korean Strength show? Maya's asking. Will she ever sing for us? That was last Friday night Q&A. It was true. Corn and apples. This show sucks. Agreed, Mikhail. Oh, that show sucks. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I get it. Yes, it was. Yes.
Okay.
Knocked with a 4. Who is your Oshi in Huntrix? Rumi, Zoe, or Mira? I'm assuming you. I don't know. Maya's going up. Up. She says between Rumi and Mira personally. That's what she says. So hold on. I'll wait. We're all waiting. Don't say the wrong thing.
There's a wrong answer.
There's a wrong answer.
See, I feel like obviously like Rumi vocal wise, but then I also feel like that's.
You feel like you're close to Rumi vocal wise because you're just like
that's not
center
what
of
I
attention.
said.
Oh, I have the greatest voice.
It's like
It's fair, Mikhail.
it's like saying Elsa's your favorite in Frozen.
Elsa's
right?
your favorite in Frozen?
It's the equivalent.
The equivalent of that. Got it.
Where it's like, oh, that's kind of like duh or like basic.
Yeah, my time's not important, Maya. We're all waiting. I'll do her first karaoke song, Bop, when I turn 21. Bop. My camera's crooked. It's all right, so am I. My face is not symmetrical. True story. It's this eyebrow. That's not true. Not no one is. People have symmetrical faces. I've seen Hollywood actors and actresses. Forward to it now. Do Metalingus. On this day, I see clearly everything. That high note just woke up my cat. Who hit it? Tom Grossi. Mr. Blue Sky was your first karaoke? Hell yeah, Luke. Hell yeah. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to wait for so long, so long. Nate with tour. Drew McIntyre has joined the Vision. Well, after they were done burying him with the program with Cody, he's got to do something, right? Oh, my God. Hey, Tom, me again. more policy. My policy platform focuses on safer schools, supporting the middle class, strict government accountability, modernizing education, and rebuilding local communities. Rance, how are you going to do that? Where's that money going to be coming from? Who are you going to be taxing? Are you going to be increasing taxes on the rich? Are you going to have tax breaks for some folks? Because if we're talking about safer schools, what does that look like? Is that more law enforcement in schools? Is that metal detectors? Supporting the middle class, what does that look like? Is it get a tax break? Strict government accountability, it's a little vague there. Modernizing education, what does that mean? Are you going to hire more teachers? Where's that money coming from? You have to be ready. Elevator, my first karaoke song was Rasputin. I did perfect. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Gasp, that sounds like socialism. Well, hold on. Gotta be careful. Oxytura, now do Genesis and Backlight by Ado. Yeah, nope. Otto, excuse me. Go ahead, Maya.
No, I'm just excited that
She loves Otto.
someone is listening to Otto.
It's true. You saw Hanson with the Grateful Dead in the late 90s? That's gotta be a dope show. That's gotta be a dope show. Tax the corporate shareholder overlords? Never. Can you imagine if we taxed the billionaires? What if they dropped down to 999 million? What? Can you imagine they went from billion, which, by the way, not a lot of people know this, begins with a B, and they dropped down to 999 million, which begins with an M? I shudder just thinking about it. Billionaires are the most vulnerable among us, okay? There's only thousands of them in the entire world. We need to make sure that they are protected with we should give them all our resources, all our data, just free use of the planet, our fresh water, electricity, and we should pay the prices for that. Billionaires? Oh my goodness. It's so hard. Can you imagine just being a multi-millionaire? Ugh. What's even the point? It's the B or nothing. You know? That's it. Oh, man. That's it. Next fundraiser, sad billionaire awareness. Thank you. That is going to be the next. Exactly. The lone trillionaire is almost extinct. Hey, Elon Musk getting $1 trillion, and I think his PP grew 6 inches after that. So this is important. Jeff Bezos charity fund. Can't organize, can't unionize, have to pee in bottles, but Jeffrey Bezos. To be fair, are the Packers billionaires? We don't have an owner, so I can stand here and not be a hypocrite. Nailed it. Sad billionaires charity. What's this? What's the charity for? Billionaires. Oh, what are they going through? Sad. They're sad. They're very, very sad. So, in the arms of... For only all of your money per day, you could support a sad billionaire. So they could buy a social media platform, or they can just go buy another island or another yacht. With your help, this could be a reality. It's got to be difficult. So, can I take you higher? Yes, I can. You donate $1. It's got to be more than $1, though. It's got to be more. So, that's it. Small business, big corporations, and ultra wealthy tax dodgers. Now we're talking, Rants. What's your tax rate going to be at? We're going high like the old days? We're going like 90%? With your help, we can turn their frowns upside down, Tom. It's true. I was going to do this for like the most vulnerable among us in December, people who are actually homeless. But now I think I'm going to change it to billionaires. I think we need to. Also, you know what? Let's take away healthcare too. Because if we can make just even one billionaire's day by not getting treatment, I think it's worth it. Personally. Much better charity. Much better charity. Absolutely. Right? Making millions of dollars a day that people will never see in their lifetimes. I think that's it. High taxes. High taxes. That's right, Rance. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. What are we looking at now? We're looking at 70%. We're looking at 90%. It's happened before in this country. We could do it again. Sabres, this is a great question, and I want you all to think about this. If billionaires go away, who will own all the islands? Billionaires put the I in islands. Are we just gonna call them slins? If you take away the I, something to think about. Something to think about. So, it's tough. Oxwood at Tanner. Whoever in the background just made my day by knowing who Ado is, even politely correcting you on how to pronounce them. Ado is the greatest singer of all time. Nine Lana is good as well. Does Maya know Nine Lana? She does know. Otto. I already pronounced it wrong again. I was doing NATO, but yep. Does the high tax rate previously stifle innovation at all? History shows us no. But billionaires would be like, but think about it. What if we're sad? What if we're sad? What if we're sad? Did you think about being sad? Joey Tanner, what movies are good out that you've seen? I haven't been in touch with many coming out anymore. I heard they want to make a second part of Heat 1995. Kind of don't like that idea. Why? They've always been great. They've been really, really great. What movies have I seen lately that are very good? Life of Chuck. Highly recommend. You also feel good about the world. Life of Chuck. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. The shareholders' feelings matter, just like Kelly Stafford's. It's true. Den, it's being worked on in the background, my friend. We're working. We're working. So, yeah. Well, I mean, Bear Dog, there's so much innovation that's going on with phones right now, too. So, we're talking about you raising the price of your masculine course because your courses give us one step closer to becoming a masculine man with $1 billion. Also true. Also true. Michael Defire, we need to just get to the Star Trek future ASAP where currency is obsolete. Get to inventing replicator scientists. Yeah, well, you know, but again, I don't know if that's going to help the feelings of billionaires. I don't know. Sabres, Sarah, appreciate you in this wonderful community. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. But seriously, you know, we've raised $2.2 million for charity, and I feel like we've gone the wrong way. Truly. Because what if that $2.2 million could have gone to a person who makes that in a day? Just imagine. You know, 4 years of work of making money that I don't even make. What if that went to a person who made it in a single day? Man, what a great 24 hours that would be. That'd be great. Oxfire, my correct opinion, the greatest animated movie of all time is A Silent Voice. I haven't seen it. They should replace Tom with AI. Agreed. Who needs that water? Who needs it? I have not raised $1 billion for charity. Coward. Maya is also AI. Yes. It is true. It's true. If replicators existed, we'd have them pay stupidly high subscription fees to use them. I hate how right you are. For $2.2 million, you two can fund a billionaire's single home purchase? Oh, Ashley. Silly. Silly, silly, silly. You're just buying a home that costs $2.2 million? Maybe for my shed. But yes. Yes. See, Mattify, so you're saying billionaires need more money because they're sad? Exactly. How awful. 80% taxes on big corporations? We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Yeah, might fund their 9th boat with $2.2 million. Yeah, $2.2 million? I don't know. Have you seen housing prices? Have you seen them? Let's see. How much does a yacht cost? How much does a yacht cost? Prices for large yachts can range anywhere between $6 million to $15 million or more. We haven't even raised a third of a decent yacht for a billionaire. Here I was thinking, like, this community did great. We raised over $2 million for charity, but it couldn't even buy you a third of a yacht. Is it even good? Even good? How many helicopter pads? Probably zero. Probably zero. It's only like a single tire. Do yachts have tires? I don't know. We failed you, Tom. I failed me too. You know? Let's see, because Bezos, let's see, how much is, we'll see what Jeffrey has. How much does Jeff Bezos' yacht cost? Here we go. Okay. He named it Koru, Koru, and it cost $500 million. His yacht, Koru, it's the largest sailing yacht, measuring an impressive 417 feet in length and costing exactly $500 million. And for only all of your money, we could maybe buy someone else a yacht. Rosewood Terrace, popping in real quick from the fanciest hotel I've ever seen, where my cousin's wedding is tomorrow. I feel so out of place, it's crazy. I'd much rather be in a cheap place by the airport. My family's here. Hey, Rose, drink all their free booze, eat all their fancy food, and that's all you gotta do. This is your time. This is your time. This is your time. $500 million for a boat. The yacht created jobs, though. It's true. It's true. Oxyterra, how about all big corporations, especially Fortune 500 companies, have to pay every single individual person who works for them $90,000 every year? Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know about that. Giving money to people less well off? I don't know. That sounds like communism to me. I don't know. How many subscribers have I gained on the stream? Probably 2. Probably 2. Maybe. Chris, that's what it said. An impressive. That's what it said. Asking too much there. Asking way, yeah. Exactly, mate. That doesn't increase shareholder value. I don't know about that. Tom, if you adjust the cost of the Titanic for inflation, it only costs $200 million. Miguel, Colts could do a lot of things, man. Jonathan Taylor should be MVP. So, and with Tom's masculine courses, his yacht could be twice the cost of Jeff Bezos' yacht. Yes. See, Matt at Fiverr, all the private jets definitely are not affecting the greenhouse gases and causing climate change. No. Wherever you heard that private jets and all these corporations are causing the planet to die, obviously you are misinformed. Obviously. So, obviously. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. As long as shareholders are happy, who needs a planet, really? It is the plastic straws. It is. Exactly, Rose. But you know what? Enjoy the benefits. That's it. Clearly bias reporting. Clearly. HBK better pre-injury or post? Post, he did some great stuff, man. He did some great stuff. So, oh yeah, Leif. How do we get there? We're talking about Jeff Bezos' $500 million yacht. I promise you, there is, I think so there's what, 629 people in here? Us combined, we're not going to see $500 million. We could stop buying avocado toast. It would help. No, Man in High Castle, I heard very good things. I have not seen it, though. I have not. Bucks are going to win it all, of course. Speak for yourself. Kevin, you're going to make $500 million alone. So, Asama Tour, do you like falafel? Of course I do. It just has to have, like, falafel by itself, depending on who makes it, is kind of, like, boring. It's a little bit dry. But as long as you make good falafel and you have, like, a nice sauce and stuff, falafel's excellent. Excellent. Let's see here. 60 hours a week. Exactly. You're lazy because you're not a billionaire. Easy. 1% owns more than the bottom 50% combined. Shadow, be careful there. Be careful. Spouting out facts. I don't know about that. I don't know. How about $500 from each of the 928,000 subscribers? Let's see, what would that even out to? 928,000, right? Times 500. See what we got here. Hey, what a terror. Off topic, who's the worst QB in Packers history in your opinion? Ooh, okay, so we're just going starting, or is it long term? Like, which one are we doing here? There's a few. Because starting QBs, Randy Wright is up there. He was in the 80s. He was like mid 80s. He was pretty terrible. It was pretty terrible. So, yeah. He was pretty terrible. 2, with a fire. Been seeing on Twitter a lot of hate for Dable. Deserve the hate, and did he lead to Dart getting injured by trying to save his job? I think that he had a lot of things working against him. I think he's gonna be a really good coordinator, just maybe not a coach of that particular team at the moment. Alexter, have you figured out how to Seahawks versus Rams? No. I'm probably not gonna be able to do it, but I'll do the second one because it's a primetime game. Rose, have a good time. Glitter Red Center. Increase income and investment taxes 90% after reaching a specific level. That level can be reduced through increasing wages or hiring more people. I don't know. That sounds pretty crazy. I don't know. NT with a FedEx. Boop for the kitty. Head to bed. Gotta get up early to bring my best friend her lunch for work tomorrow. Cheesy jalapeno spirals. Ooh, true shepherd's pie. Have a good night and everyone enjoy yourselves. NT, you have a great weekend. That sounds it. Cheesy jalapeno spirals? Hell yeah. You a good friend? You a good friend? Let's go. Let's go. So wait a minute. I wish politics weren't so personal. Well, that's the thing, man. And like, that's what I've been saying for years, right? It's just, we got to stop seeing each other through political lens because the only people that it's benefiting are billionaires who are profiting off of us hating one another. That's it. Unfortunately, too, we've gone with identity politics, too. And like, when you have certain folks who are like, hey, these people shouldn't exist or these people shouldn't have rights, it gets more difficult. But nah, like the fact that we're forced into two different sides is not the way. Oxytern, don't like stupidly rich people, but that just because I'm not stupidly rich. But would I buy my own Lamborghini? 69 Corvette Stingray, 69 Camaro. Yeah, I'm not a car guy. I'd probably just like buy a house with a lot of land and then just live. Just live. That's all. That's all. So, chose your GOAT, Rodgers or Favre. Rodgers is more accurate than Favre ever was. So, yeah. Shadow, I'm Native American. You all need to go home. Amen. 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 Oh, yeah, political nuance went the other way. It went the other way, man. But that's the reality is, again, and I say this all the time, we are a lot more similar than we are different. A lot more similar than different. But we like to push each other into generalities and go, hey, this is where you're at, this is where I'm at, and I have to be opposed to you. So, that's it. Jack, appreciate you. Politics never used to be personal. Yup. We actually used to have policy. So I met families that abandoned kin over politics. And that's the thing, too. I feel like now in 2025, right, politics have taken on there is a much heavier meaning, right? Because it's like, okay, well, if you're on this side, you have to agree with everything that this side is saying. And if you're on this side, you agree with everything else that these people are saying. And the truth is that, like, no, that's not how people work, right? Candidates and politicians are flawed, right? Because they're people. And so backing one politician and going, well, because they represent my party, they're going to represent this amount of people. That's just not how it works. And so, like, the truth is always in the middle and with some nuance, and that's why, like, local politics and state politics are always going to be more important because that's going to impact your life more. But, I mean, just the idea of, like, populism and talking about individuals who are like, hey, this is my platform, it's never going to be a one-size-fit-all because there's too many people for you to agree on one thing, right? Was it Reagan, remind me, American history teacher, that got the vast majority, the last person who got the vast majority of the American, it was Reagan, right? And Reagan was super popular because he was an actor, right? And so he was already in the homes of millions of people, and he simplified a ton of things. right? And was like, oh, do this. And his economic policies were garbage. Like, he did not do a great job. Like, trickle-down economics, as someone who taught it, no politics involved, it does not work. You know? Like, but that is also, it's a popularity contest, right? And that's why the executive branch has never held the vast majority of the power, right? It's been the legislative branch in past history, but, you know, it's, we're a different part here. Foreman, that's the thing, right? Scapegoating certain communities, but this has been going on forever. You have people who are buying $500 million yachts. Like, this, it's not politics, it's simple math, man. Like, you have thousands of people who have the vast majority of wealth in the world. And they're like, hey, blame this group. Blame this person. And it's just, holy cow, man. It's just propaganda to the... And again, you got to give credit. Propaganda works. It definitely works. Oxford, the state I live in, a bunch of the Native American built and own and run casinos on their land. They make a crap ton of money. Yeah, I'll tell you that much. A whole bunch of reservations are some of the poorest communities in the entire country. Don't have access to health care, resources. It is a nightmare. Yeah, it's a time. Hey, listen, it's a club, and we are not in it. Captain with the charity, think Perna, the curse wheel is real? It's real enough. It is real enough. So, you want to weaponize satellites? Good old Star Wars. Yep. Dude, and it's so weird. It's so weird. I'm never going to have a shirt with a politician's name on it. I don't care. No, just like do good for people, even people I disagree with. That's it. Have a nice day. That's it, Johnny. That's it. That's why community, man. Talking to people, having conversations, realizing, oh, wait, you're not so different than I am. That's what we need to do, folks, because you're going to need people. This is the grown-up thing. You're going to have to get along with people who disagree with you. There are caveats. There are exceptions, because there are folks who are like, hey, these people should not exist or have certain rights. That's going to be a hard line. You should have your hard lines. However, you're going to have to get along with people. Ryder 2, you and Wyatt's World should make a skit together. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. That's right, Bear Dog. That's it. So, I got a not guilty Trump shirt, and I'm not afraid to wear it. All right. I hope you enjoy it. Cool, man. Ben, so to your favorite wrestler of all time? Bret the Hitman Hart. Best there is, best there was, best there will be. It's true. Do you even sell a shirt with your face on it? Technically, there's one with Bruce and Springsteen, but so technically that's my face. Technically. So, yeah. But, no, I mean, God forbid. I mean, again, there are certain lines that that I understand, especially because it's become more cultural and identity politics, right? And that's very unfortunate, because then it's like that creates more hard lines between people. But again, there are many folks across the aisle, and there are many folks in this audience, and there are many folks within this community who have vastly different beliefs. And that's great, man, because diversity is dope as hell. Not only in people, but in ideas and beliefs and religion and backgrounds and socioeconomic. Like, there is so much that make up these united, using those in quotes, states. And it's just, to pit half the country against the other half is just not the way. Because then what's the point? What's the point of having a country? There isn't. Oxford Fire. People are afraid to talk to people and have conversations now, because the last public speaker who spoke to people got shot in the neck in Utah. That's a way over exaggeration. And in terms of Charlie Kirk, no, nobody should be shot in the neck for that. But again, what happened immediately after that? Oh, it's this side's fault. Oh, it's this side's fault. Oh, maybe it's the shooter's fault. Maybe it's the act of an individual. Crazy, right? Crazy. That's crazy. Alex here is, so given our history, is Civil War realistic? Depends. People glorify and talk about war who have no idea what war is. You talk to some veterans. I've talked to a lot of veterans. Talk to some veterans. You'll find out what war is real quick. And this bullshit of glorification of like, oh, I want to kill this side. Oh, we should go to war again is effing bullshit. You don't know what war is. You have no idea what it is. When you have infrastructure that is failing and people are being killed, yeah, let's talk about war. Let's talk about war. Cowboys Fireman, politics likely different than most of us in here. We're all Americans, should look out for each other. End story. Yup. Exactly, Red. School shooting the same exact day. The same exact day. Damn it, Tom. Stop making me like you more, even though I don't want to as a Bears fan. Fine. Bears still suck. Better? We got it. But again, what about the billionaires? That's the real question. But again, like the internet and especially social media is a crap hole, man. It's so bad. Like as soon as Instagram is like, hey, AI profiles, Twitter is just a hellscape of garbage. But billionaires and corporations are like, hey, you should hate this person. You're going to stay on our site. You're going to remain engaged so we can sell you a whole bunch of crap you don't need because we're getting that engagement. Facebook, dude, I haven't been on Facebook in years. I can't imagine what the hellscape that looks like now. Alex, that said, getting rid of slavery 1860 took war. Yeah, that wasn't what good old Abe Lincoln was doing it for. It's not. So, I don't mean X. No, I don't. So, am I on Blue Sky? Dude, I barely use social media anymore. It's just, nah. It ain't it. So, again, especially when it's the purpose of social media when it first started was to connect with other people, and that was really cool. And there's always going to be, crappy people. There's been crappy people since the dawn of time, right? But it does not have to be like this. It doesn't. It's so toxic. It's 100% toxic. So I told you folks, like again, I make a living on the internet, and I cannot tell people enough to get off the internet because it is, go talk to people. Go talk to your neighbor. The world is not as scary as it's portrayed. I promise. Truly. It is not as scary as it's meant to be. So, but again, it's just when you have two options, which, by the way, both are funded by billionaires, by the way, you force people into a corner. And that's it. So, Glitter and Fire, the whole cult of personality is strange, whether it be Trump hats or the Obama logo. I think those two are very different things, but the cult of personality has been around forever. Hold on. I'll give you exact. This is pre-Trump, by the way. I want to be very, very clear. What I'm about to show you is pre-Trump. Please hold. Oxford Tenor. War is what's been happening in the Middle East for the last 50 years. All these countries fighting with each other over land resources and because of slightly differing religion and also foreign engagement as well. It's a lot more than 50 years, too. It's been going on a long, long time. You can go decolonization. You can go a lot before then. This is pre-Trump. This isn't a harsh political statement of like, oh my God, this is what he is. But like this stuff, even the whole Make America Great Again, man, it's not new. You have Mussolini, who's like, we should make it back to where we were with Rome. He takes all these pictures by the Colosseum. He takes all these things. This is not even politically motivated. This is just history, man. Right? It's just, we need to Let me show you some pictures here. There you go. So again, pre-anybody. This is stuff that's just like interwar period. Promise to return to the past glories, right? Oh man, we're gonna go back to the way things were. Oh, weren't things so great back then? Nostalgia. It's just propaganda, man. Oh, we're gonna go back to those values which were so good. And there's only one person who can get us there. There's only one. Oh, look, there's Mussolini with the Colosseum. Remember Rome, guys? Rome was so dope. Remember the Roman Empire? It's just, like, it's the same old history. And again, El Duce versus Der Fuhrer, right? This father figure. Stalin does the same exact thing. It's the strongman theory of only one person can save your entire country. These are the reasons why that we're doing so badly. This is why you have no money. This is why you're suffering. It's taking complicated concepts and just making it simplified so people either vote or support them. Just study history, man. Papuso defined, my coworker's a veteran of Iraq, and he told them they Vietnamed an entire generation of dudes again. I'm never going to be good again. We raised $1 million plus for kids, for children, who their parents died because we went to go fight some BS war in Iraq, right? Who had nothing to do. It was like, oh, there's WMDs over there. And again, this is not like, oh, right, left. The end of the day, kids suffered. The end of the day, kids lost their parents. And this is where it's just like, there is a difference between politics and like looking at what's actually happening. Is JSN number one wide receiver? Right now he is, yes. Right now he is. Mission was accomplished, though. We done did it. What George W. Bush used as terminology? A crusade. Those worked out really well. Worked out real well. So, Stuart, still waiting for Maya's breakdance. Been 2 weeks. I know, she's working on it. We don't have the cardboard. That's been the problem. Yeah, you got to breakdance. I don't know. Yeah, but you have to. You have to. Propaganda is key to success. It is. It is. And propaganda, like, as a history teacher, looking at the propaganda that has been utilized in the digital age, it's impressive, man. Oh, it's so impressive. Because it's, okay, here's a new medium to conquer. Here's a new medium to try and get people to vote in a specific way or support things in a specific way. It's nuts. It's nuts, but that's how it works. Boosted Fire made the same coworker crack the biggest smile because I have an electric car and revved it when he was revving his gas car. He hates oil now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But we have thousands of people on this planet convincing ourselves that the most vulnerable of us are the ones who are taking our resources, that are taking our land, who are taking our houses, who are taking everything that, and I'm using quotation, belongs to us, things that we've earned. And it's just not true. It's just not true. So, yeah, man. It's, and exactly with AI, it's only going to hook people even harder. I mean, Jesus God, you look at some of the things on Facebook, right, that make their way on other social media platforms and like, oh, this is real. It's horrifying. It's horrifying because when you can't tell the difference between, oh, this is real and this is fake, you can't do it. I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Everything that I've taught students of critically thinking, what are you going to do? And as it gets better and better and better and better and better, and what are you going to do? Across with Tara, I moved to Texas solo 9 years ago. Knew no one, only had my job. Took me a year or two until I didn't hate enough to want to go home daily, and now I love it. How's your journey in Wisconsin been for you? I loved it so far, man. Today was also 60 degrees, and it was fantastic. But the accessibility is amazing. The people are dope. It's also a place I've wanted to live for over a decade. So it's been awesome. It's been awesome. Jacob, today, fire. I hope things are going well for you. It's always been evil. How much we allow is up to us, and just dividing will only make it stronger. We are better, stronger, and united than split. Yup. And that's the God's honest truth. You and I may disagree on a lot of things. We might disagree on a ton of things. However, I think there is a lot of commonality between we work our asses off, right? We should have a livable wage. We should be able to have access to clean water. We should be able to give back to our children and future generations. We should be able to own a home if we work our asses off, right? These are things that there's commonality between people. And again, a lot more similarities than there are differences. And the thing that is the most terrifying to those who are legitimately looting people are people coming together and saying no. It's the most terrifying. But saying, oh, my person that I voted for is going to screw over this other person, it ain't the way, man. Politics has evolved into, this was years ago. This was, again, pre-Trump. Newt Gingrich, it might be when Romney was running. There was an interview that he was doing. I don't remember on what he was doing it on, so apologies for that. But Newt Gingrich was talking about crime and talking about how much crime was up. And the host pushed back and was like, well, actually, according to like the FBI statistics, analytics, crime is actually down, right? And he goes, well, that doesn't matter. This is how people feel. And that is the antithesis of what politics has turned into, of your feelings. And it's kind of basically been what it's always been. But your feelings are going to trump, and I don't even mean any trickery there, are going to trump facts. Because people, if we live in a democracy, right? Like, oh, we live in a republic. We live in a democracy, people are going to vote usually aligned with their feelings. Because if you are expecting educated voters to go out there and be educated on every issue, you're living in a fantasy. Because considering they're working 40, 80, 100 hours a week, multiple jobs, there is not time to do so. And when every single publication and media organization is owned by billionaires who are pushing agendas, it's going to be very difficult where you get your news to try and discern what actual fact is. So that is when you start to feel, okay, we can rely on, let's make people angry and let's make people upset and let's aim that anger at these people, at this group, at this individual, and it's going to give us power. And that, my friends, is politics. Old SW to fire. I have an idea. Billionaires still suck t-shirt. One billionaire will be on top of a tree. Yeah, I think so. I think they basically already exist, right? So, that's it. Justator evolved is not the word I use for politics. Oxwood at 10. We're just waiting for another country to mistakenly FAFO and touch the USA's boats. Just because that happens, let's say Grandpa Buff is going to have some fun. Gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. But again, it's like what I say. People voted the economy. President has a little effect on the economy. Yeah. But people have their billionaires are the worst. We don't raise money for them, just the sad billionaires. But yeah, man, it's I'm a stupid ass football channel, right? I'm just one person, but it's just there are a lot of fantastic people on this planet. There are so many good people in this country, on this planet, who want to just be able to do their job, to be able to live, provide for themselves, provide for their families. And there are things that, and it's obviously a huge generalization and simplification, but there are so many people and things that get in the way, and greed and corruption. And I don't care what side you're on, that should not be a thing. And the millions of people that are in this country and the billions of people that are on this planet, this is a planet that has such an abundance of resources. It doesn't gotta be this way. It doesn't gotta be this way. So, we will touch Jeff Bezos' boat. Be careful, it's $500 million. I can't imagine, how much that insurance costs. So, yeah, Brian, fear and anger. It works, man. It works. So, Isaiah Ventura, I have the flu, and I'm convinced it's Israel's fault. Could be. Could be. Maybe Gal Gadot. Flu, no! Don't do it. Don't do it. But folks, we went 3 hours and 15 minutes today. Mr. Rogers, oh yeah, that'd be a thing. But even dude, at the end of his life, he was getting crapped on. So that's it. Yeah, I love the old P for the D video. Sunday, Packers game, Sunday Night Football. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream the Rams Seahawks, but I will definitely do the next one. But I appreciate y'all. And again, folks, like don't take my word for it. Please don't. Don't put anybody on a pedestal. Don't idolize people. Just do what's right, man. Do what you think is right. Help people. Help others. That's the whole reason we're here. So I appreciate y'all. But folks, have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you on Sunday. We do lactate at dawn. But thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. And as always, go Pack Go. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Maybe.